team for the last couple of weeks.
And I think that it is also the reason why we currently see Gen G sitting at the top of the standings. It's
quick Reddit check into pace.
Your AD carry. Actually being able to set up for him in fights, create space for him, and
into base.
What happens when owner and carrier aren't necessarily playing so well though, because they're in charge of the peel. They're in charge of making sure.
No, Faker's not back yet.
Shoot. And he hasn't necessarily been able to.
No Faker.
They haven't been performing, and we'll see whether today is going to be a repeat of their match against Nongshim earlier this week, or whether it's going to be a repeat of last week, which I imagine T1
no Faker.
And we've actually started to see slowly a pivot as well, moving away from the hyper focus on the carry that we've had since.
Did Fnatic scammed all of us that they are a good team?
It seems that Fnatic have fucked us all over. Everyone was like, Fnatic top 2, and then SK was like, welcome back to reality, little bruvs. I didn't actually see the series yet. What happened in the series?
At MSI, we still saw the Aphelios, the Jinx be extremely high prio, but now we're starting to see top lane actually be relevant again.
Well, especially if that Rumble comes in.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to see Thayers do that again. It was just kind of ridiculous. Poor Dundon. Poor Dundon Chronicle.
Don't remind me, Atlas.
He's still getting treatment for those burns.
Poor Dundon.
As
resilient.
Yes, indeed.
Yo, Fuzili, can you pin the YouTube, the Caedrel Plays YouTube?
He wasn't really out on stage.
Can you pin it?
Few weeks anyway, prior to his resignation, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue there.
What do you mean, please turn the casters up? Aren't they really loud already?
Start on the blue side this time around. I don't even know that. Normally we know, but on my sheet of paper in front of me, it's got T1 versus.
Ooh, they're in draft already. Mamma mia.
Here for everyone.
All right, T1 versus Damwon. Let's get it.
T1 have kind of been their own worst enemies on the Rift.
I think that goes
very tough series for T1 probably. Both are. Your mic's always speaking.
Great meta commentary from the.
Okay, maybe my mic stops speaking now.
As we get into the draft here, we do see.
Yeah, I think my mic will stop peaking. I hope. I hope.
Understandably, Owner hasn't had the greatest split, but T1 also is relying on him doing well. So banning away.
Okay, LeBlanc Tristana ban, not bad.
Ups the chance that Owner individually is not going to look too hot.
Azir ban versus Poby. I think he was one of his best performing champs.
This has been an issue of this team for like the last year and a half, or if they're ahead, they look great. But recently,
one of his best performing champs.
Steam when I'm about to go sleep. XDD Bogu.
Kai'Sa's up. I think easy pick up for DK. I think most people are first picking Kai'Sa. Rumble I think is OP. Vi is still decent because it's not 13-13. Nico Annie aren't nerfed yet either, so... Does Poby play Annie? I mean, he did play Annie, but his Annie was kind of shit. They could do Kai'Sa Annie support on 3, like Rel. And then you drop jungle, but Maokai's open, Vi's open, Kai'Sa Vi... Kai'Sa Viego, okay.
Let's still get his hands on his Viego here. Now, there is still things like the Ahri available that always pair really well. I don't think
DK, do you take away Rel?
With Viego, Diani would be another.
Are they gonna play Annie Nico mid jungle? Huh? No shot, right?
Your mid jungle 2v2 doesn't look too hot, but we know how good Showmaker is on Annie, and it also takes it away.
Okay, I was gonna say, Aphelios nerfs aren't in the patch yet. It's 13-12, good pick still. When is LSK 13-13 next week?
Taking someone down and starting the resets.
I think the Aphelios pick is kind of interesting. I was kind of expecting.
I think Vi is just a pick here, isn't it? Unless they want to flex Nico.
Can you call me a degen Caedrel? I have a humiliation king.
You're a fucking degen. Wait, why am I playing into it? Fuck you, shut up.
DK as the one wielding the Kai'Sa here. But we'll see what Showmaker's going to lock away now. He could just lock in Annie if he would like to, but that is a Renekton.
Kana Renekton.
With potential Nico shenanigans that could be happening as
okay, there's the Poby Annie.
I've got my Annie, and he's gonna lock
so I'm kind of worried for DK because they've just lost Vi.
Pretty powerful and honestly a pretty good core here to start things off.
But
this does mean that D+ maintains their
they do have bans for Renekton to cover off.
Makes the second round of bans specifically.
I feel like Jack's ban could be good.
Also would fully expect to see a Rumble ban here for obvious reasons. I think the Rumble is incredibly strong.
Hey
right
Caedrel, it was nice meeting you at Lek yesterday. Just wondering why you smelled like hot dog water.
Shut up.
Forward to this series.
You're such a degenerate. You didn't like you can't you said you don't know you don't do that. That's a lie. Chat, listen. Someone yesterday.
Historically has been great into Renekton. I do
Someone
think it's a little
yesterday.
bit changed because you know Gangplank had a long period of time where he's like a Azir in top where he wins somehow both
At the
early
studio?
and also kind of mid and late really
They gave
hard.
me
I mean, the thing with Gangplank is he can win every matchup.
let's
and
go,
he
man.
a
can
statue
feed Relentless.
of XDD.
I mean, I guess everyone can feed Relentless.
There was an XDD statue that someone
Gangplank
made.
is one of these champions that just
They made it
if you
out of
play well
clay.
enough, and trial by fire,
I was like,
just
what
so
the
good,
fuck?
definitely get
Pork,
there.
let's go, man.
Okay, so Rel gonna be banned away. Also,
I was like, what the
0204
fuck?
Elmo exclamation mark 0204 Elmo at 0204 elmo.me.twitch.tv Prevenscat.
I still think that it's worth getting rid
Shut
of
up.
as the
What the
Gnar
fuck?
is
That
what's
does
taken
the...
away.
So they didn't ban Gragas, Jax, or Rumble. Kai'Sa Rakan can work with those bans covering it. I don't think it's the end of the world though. Bible can just play whatever the fuck he wants. Into Kai'Sa Rakan, that lane's not very impressive. Kelzy, it's your birthday? Oh, there you go. There's a birthday pot.
Leona is a Bible favorite.
There's a birthday pot.
Would make a lot of sense
Pork,
as well.
let's
even though
go,
the match
man.
against Rakan is not nearly as good as it once was. Milio, not nearly as much agency for the support player from Challengers here. But,
Playing
does
Milio with
empower
Nico.
Deft to a much greater amount.
I
Also
guess
provides
it's a
lot of laning
powerful
options. I do
champ, but
think
still.
that the Rakan Kai'Sa combination when we get to mid to late.
Why is a Twitch staffer asking me for an
There's
XTD?
also not been a lot of attempts at trying to punch
Vi
it
is
with
open.
2v2,
I'm
so I think it's
confused.
pretty weak. You're very short range.
Yeah.
3-6 in
Do
particular.
they feel like they need an AP? Oh yeah, it's because they're flexing Nico. Oh yeah.
You're really looking at only
Lee Sin. This is pre-buff Lee Sin?
I'm always going to be happy about this.
Pre-buff Lee Sin. Wow.
I don't really care about
I'm surprised. Okay, there's Rumble. Alright, chatters, I'm gonna run ads. If you want to avoid ads, use your tier 1 or Twitch Prime. You know the drill. I'll see you in a sec. Canyon Lee Sin, baby. Ooh.
Right? Like, if anyone knows that Rumble was coming, it is a guy.
They knew. 100%. Yeah.
He was in the depths of the Rumble metas of the past. So, Canna, we'll see how he's going to do here. Like you were saying, I mean, it was only very recently that I saw
Kana
to the Canyon Lee Sin moment in
Pork,
top lane.
let's go,
Probably the
man.
best Lee Sin play that we've ever seen, ever. Mechanically executed
Yep.
in a professional game. And I
Yep.
just watched that. I think it was this morning, honestly. Like a short or something somewhere.
It's yeah. I got it.
He was watching my Instagram
Right.
shorts.
Well, yeah.
I mean,
Weird how that works.
I get ganked by Caedrel all the time on my timeline, and I'm okay with it. As yeah,
Aw.
we'll just see whether he's going to be able to
Aw.
do some of those sweet moves once again. Or
Pork,
I
let's
love
go,
Atlas.
man.
Deft fans.
There we
Maybe,
go.
Possibly from
Good
back in the
morning,
G
mate.
days.
I have a feeling
Good
that
morning,
that
sir.
might be the case. In fact, Korean
Thanks for 27 months.
seems to be a bit of a thing.
It's a recurring thing.
Yeah, Viper fans tend to be coming back and forth as well. So,
Yo, Doc Drew Bada, thanks for the
In
prime.
a way, aren't we all Deft fans?
I mean, I definitely am. But
Yeah, well, I know you are. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to our audience here, Atlas. As,
Bro,
if you look inside
how
yourself
I
and
think
see
Damon with Bible
whether perhaps you are just a
will be better in the end.
that is something that we all do.
I'm a
need to
Bible
do
fan. I'm a
and
Bible
check out
stan.
sometimes. T1,
That guy, I
not a
like
lot
him.
of range,
Pork,
but they have
let's go,
so
man.
much power, especially in the mid game with a
Yippee.
composition like
Bible.
this. Something that could be extremely
Kellen is a
explosive. We
fraud.
saw it work already.
I said Kellen was a fraud like 2 months ago or a month ago, and everyone in chat was like, no, he's not a fraud, he's been playing good. Shut up.
T1
Now when's
Shooter
top
XTD.
changing? Now when's top lane getting changed?
All right, so we are on the T1 side of LoL Park today.
Biased.
I think that I'd still be correct in saying that the fans were a lot louder. And
Yeah.
I am struggling to hear. So if you've got something really important to say, Chronicler, if you could make sure that you speak up.
Kana 3-year contract?
let's
There's
go.
no way he has a 3-year contract, right?
And I'll make sure that I can still hear the game sounds,
T111.
as well. Might need to fiddle with some volume or something like that. So far, no shenanigans or anything like that. We'll have to see whether there are any differences in runes and stuff that we might run into. Right now, it is just, you know, airy on Showmaker and understand.
Garlicioso, BBQ chicken. Mm-hmm.
Commenting on the D+ side. Gumishi has gone for the Halo Blades. A little bit more
Pork,
of that
let's go, man.
early damage.
Anatas waiting room.
XDD.
So he is again
Why do people write ads when they're
We've got a
subs?
happy
There's no way you're getting
Hooney.
ads as a
We've got
sub.
Happy Hooney on the desk. He says that basically you can play Rumble as long as you pick
Pork,
Ignite.
let's
and kill
go,
people.
man.
That is what he's
Ignite
supposed to
Rumble,
do.
good.
That is how.
You are cool.
So outside of Hooney, obviously, would be your number one answer. Who's your favorite Rumble player?
Oh my goodness.
That's a tough question.
favorite Rumble player was Marin.
The obvious answer is...
Hello Caedrel, I think you are a fraud XDD.
I feel like that's a default.
Yeah. As Deft is going to sidestep here. Bible's going
More recently, I guess people...
So much damage. It could be first blood.
Bible is a fraud! I take it back. You don't die in that matchup level 1. That's impossible. That's impossible.
Let's go, man. Being able to
That's impossible to die in that lane. What?
Can be a very punishing lane.
That's a Kaiser Rakan level 1. It does nothing. I mean, it has like 1 Halo Blades all in from a bush, but that wasn't even from a bush level 1 cheese. That was just through lane. Yo, Flynn, thanks for the 5 gifted. You're nuts. Much love. +5.
They've been running a fair bit, this particular duo.
I appreciate that.
And so Bible's going to make his way back. He's like, Def, just ignore what just happened there. We're going to be totally fine. We'll see whether they are going
That's
to.
unreal.
T1 getting early advantages in the bottom lane is definitely a bit of a win condition for this team.
Yeah, you know, glass half full situation for the
Oh,
boss is
man.
that it is not Deft going down, it's Bible, and the kill went to carry.
It's too quiet.
So it's still a very favorable trade to
Best case scenario for a really bad scenario.
Well, that's my point. Yeah, I'm trying to provide a little bit.
No, I like
because you know, getting 2v2'd is generally just bad, and it is in this case.
You're large
There's
and
not a
reset.
lot of pros. That is very
Twitch
true.
Prime to Caedrel XDD.
I'd have an inkling. We do see the question mark pings going down, so I think he is very aware.
They got a base off bot as well. That's really nice.
Heading down, nice attempt at the roam timer. Didn't really have a particular reason to go back here. As we're gonna take another look.
This was not even a level 1 cheese. He just walks too far up.
Bible just doesn't flash the grand entrance and promptly dies. This is, I think, one of the few potential windows that you
Way
have as
too
well.
far
Once the
forwards.
levels come down and you can use the range, it becomes a lot harder. But the level 1 of Kaiser actually is quite strong, right? With the plasma stacks, as you saw there as well, there is so much upfront damage available.
Oh, a nice route by Showmaker.
Coming off a great start here in game number 1.
Looking fantastic.
Cheers.
Ruby here in the mid lane.
Is the Nico helicopter banned in the LCK? Probably not, right?
Showmaker will end up in
Showmaker is spam changing into Aphelios.
But nothing really to worry about. Showmaker hasn't necessarily found as much value on his Nico so far. He's on 1 loss out of the 3 games that D+ have played, and the 2 victories were from Canyon, throwing out a whole bunch of shenanigans from the jungle. So we'll see whether Showmaker is going to have a better performance this time around. As you can see, the top laners just duking it out, but so far Zeus is winning out on that one. He's going to overheat. There's the flash forward. He has the ignite, but he's going to get taken down so low, still survives, and as does Caedrel.
I don't know how much help they were sitting on, but it's both got to be like sub 30.
So, I think both of them are fine with that play. Obviously, neither one of them kill, but Zeus gets to crash the wave with no TP, so he can actually take a good base. And Kana can TP back and catch the wave, but Zeus is murdering him in this lane. Oh my god, Kana fucked that whole wave out. He wants to hold it and freeze it and try and cancel base, but that's really good that he got... Why does he freeze this? What? He just eat through the whole wave with TP. He could just hold it there.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge freeze person, especially past like 12 minutes. But here he's just blowing waves into what? Into what? Into what is he blowing waves? To get a rebase. Fast push rebase run back, what is he buying? Like Rumble catches that whole wave for this base. He misses no XP. Offer a refillable.
There is actually an opportunity for Canyon. Now, you would have to gank top lane, which... I don't know.
You can't stay on lane with 6% HP. Well, he bases, he TPs back, he E's through the wave, and then he pulls the wave towards a bush, goes out the bush, in the bush, out the bush, in the bush, and by the time that happens, the wave crashes together, I think. But now I think Rumble has full lane control. Because he's level 6 with a bouncing wave. You know, this top is diveable. You know that, right? Because he didn't freeze and then fast push when he came back. Or like freeze and call jungler. I feel like Renekton can get dove.
Only downside is it's not the first try. That's my favorite.
Yeah.
You're not gonna go for it?
Picky gank bear. Instead, just going to provide a decent amount of laning pressure. Showmaker does, of course, not have his teleport available. Could be
looks like he's safe.
We do see Canyon with looking for some of those opportunities. Not actually on even level with owner here. We'll be able to pick it up now, but still a little bit.
Yeah, Poby.
Oh,
he got out.
Does manage to land the snare as Canyon will turn up. And Owner
he got out?
be able to find the cube.
Holy
Man,
shit.
This is very dangerous, and that was really cool from Poby.
If Owner has his ultimate there, Showmaker is guaranteed that. And this early game going in a very different fashion. T1 had looked pretty all over the place, right? Unable.
Curious recalling there.
Yeah, I think we just take the back and the information because if Canyon actually does.
Curious crazy.
Die. Well, he has flash, so he'll probably have to use it. But
Turbo
right now,
Chocolate.
I'm happy
really
Bible
good.
is here, Prej,
Playing very
but where the
aggressive,
fuck
playing with more
Thanatos?
confidence than we've seen of
I
them.
don't know.
Even before Faker had to take a break, right? Let's not forget that even before that, they were struggling against a lot of the weaker teams. They were looking fairly uncoordinated, and we'll see if they can keep it up. I do think that once we get to the team fighting stage,
Everyone's mod checking Thanatos.
Thalios, Milio shenanigans are going to
Whole
be
champ mod
somewhat
check.
problematic, but T1 has so much upfront dive. We'll see if they're able to use it.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing that D+ have is that there's not a lot of ways to deal with pop blossom, right?
Owner was forced off Drake, yeah, I saw it, but it wasn't really a force off because Keria was here, and then Canyon ran like this, and then Viego disengaged Drake, but Canyon went to red. So, I think he was scared of getting collapsed on, because support had the base.
Going to be enough to stand up against Equalizer and Tibbers being so huge in these potential team fights.
Yeah.
Very much looking forward to how it's going to go. As
Holy
Keria
Keria.
going to get interrupted, and Keria takes a whole bunch of damage.
Well, particularly for a comp that really is looking to either burst on a single target or get resets, right? With Gumayushi being able to bolster any form of back
yeah.
and Owner just
Herald fight's really big here.
so he can start
I feel like
resetting
Damwon rolled him on a Herald fight though.
The composition just has an incredible amount of upfront power.
I'm a bit scared for T1. Depends on support situation.
Of course, I do think that a comp like this really relies on coordination. You need to be on the same page.
Did I say Damwon rolled him? I said when T1 rolled him. They're playing any Rumble.
That flash Tibbers. Once we get to the actual fights, as Canyon does hit 6, as does Bible here.
Oh, Bible is 6, Keria 6.
Quite the same, and
Yeah.
Deft won't be joining this fight.
He won't, but Gumayushi is making his way up, Killer Instinct in hand, and T1 will be able to secure the first Rift Herald. Canna moving back up as well as Canyon gets down a control ward. Try and see what's going on, and it looks like it will just be...
They don't fast play top.
And no real kerfuffle here. Just trying to
Surprised they
give
didn't
Deft
fast play
some
top.
space, keep things farmed out, as there is the Dominus. Equalizer comes down, good position.
Well, this is really
there.
awkward, isn't
As
it?
Canyon tried to get some work done, but instead he's immediately...
Oh my god,
gone.
Bible kept him alive.
Will come up and try and help out. Canna with the Dominus.
What?
Still trying to get the work done.
Canyon's alive.
And Ona gonna have to dash out of that one. Man, that was so close on both sides. D+ unable to make the gank work though.
That was almost a disaster for D+. If Canyon actually ends
I
up
feel like
going
Canyon
down
was
there,
waiting for Kana to stun, but he didn't have it up yet.
The case for Kana, Zeus can keep pushing. Owner might get a kill or two, and from that point on, finding successful skirmish is going to be infinitely harder. Fortunately, Bible, great timing there. With the flash, with the heal.
Kana
of his
didn't have
ultimate,
stun,
able to
so
keep
he
his
couldn't,
jungle
like,
alive.
Canyon ward jumped over, but then he was kind of stuck step, bro.
Least and sure. But no one goes down as...
Ooh, this was very good by Kana.
A bit sneaky from the Crocodile, as now Zeus, he does have flash available, but there's the stun. Q's gonna land,
Clean.
and that is a very
Clean, clean, clean.
Nice gank attempt.
Easy gank by Canyon.
Oh, nice gank from
Actually,
Canyon.
gank by Kana.
Playing some
Good
alto
gank by
game
Kana.
technically.
Was an attempt, but a successful one.
It was,
We'll
yeah,
take
that's
it.
true.
He lost the
attempted it
cannon
and
though,
it
so
worked.
Exactly.
we'll
I
laugh
could've
at
got
that.
to the end though first.
Well, generally that's what we do, but that's okay.
Yeah, Deft's going to try and go for this one. Does have a cozy
14
campfire, and
months
he's using
fraud.
it very, very nicely.
What ult did Deft just use? Red gun?
Down here, does manage to snare up Keria, but Gumayushi is going to make it out, but with no summoner spells left.
Man, it is fire all over the rift
Purple
here
ult?
today. Deft
Why
and
did he
Bible,
purple ult?
bolstered by
He
the
already
campfire,
queued.
trying to look
Is
for
it
the
useful?
There are two summoners gone from
Isn't it better just auto attack?
Guys said, of course, there's a decent self-pool with
I know it gets a slow, but isn't it better to like auto attack and then like red gun ult when he tries to turn him?
The gold lead that T1 has now been mostly equalized. They still have a Herald in the pocket.
I know it's a bigger slow, but I also feel like Kaisa
It is looking like it's
can't
just
really run away.
lanes, right? There's no
Yeah.
lane that is so far ahead that you can turn it into a guaranteed kill. And right now,
I mean, Caedrel Aphelios is pretty clean, so
looking to fight back, and again, I want to see how these actual 5v5
Caedrel
go.
Aphelios
Where
is pretty clean.
XDD?
Can T1 find the single target damage output as really cute ring around the rosy play here from Kana? Zeus
Stop
clearly
saying cope.
thinking that the Renekton had actually backed.
Stop saying cope.
And then by the time he gets found, he already is overheated, and there isn't really a whole lot he can do. doesn't really have the damage available. Had to use
Cope, stay mad.
On, so
Shut up.
even turn around the play.
Okay, cracked Slayer on Aphelios, big damage.
Zeus can't even flash to safety and holding onto the Ravenous, the Ruthless Predator.
First gun rotation, yeah, it's easy. You start green, red, you finish red first, green, purple, finish green, purple, blue, finish purple, blue, white, finish blue, white, red, finish red, white, green, finish white, green, purple, finish green, purple, blue. That's the rotation.
Would love to pick that one up himself. Gonna keep looking as to where we're gonna throw down, and thank you, Owner, for giving me an immediate
There it is,
answer. Where the Herald is
That's the
gonna go
colors.
down should be, as mentioned, just the plates. Don't think that there'll be a whole lot more that they can do. Diving Nico is not a thing. Can't really,
But I see some people drop when they go red-white on stage. I think, was it, who did this? Was it Elk?
I don't think T1 can afford to give up.
Instead of dropping red in the red-white to go green-white, he dropped white to go red-green to drop green, and then went red-purple.
To take down individual targets, because if you look at who you can actually kill reliably, particularly with Milio.
Aiming? Yeah, someone had red-purple. I was like, what?
Are available. Deft obviously is an Aphelios, but if he positions well, he should still be relatively safe, and the extra
Hey Caedrel, I'm colorblind. Could you please use the actual names of the Aphelios guns XTD?
What do you mean you're colorblind? Can you use the actual names of the guns? Shut up.
If it's Infernal though, then T1 can fight fire with more fire.
I don't know the names. You finish... Ooh, big dragon. Oh my god, that Canyon Smite. That Canyon Smite. Wait, what did Bible just do? Ooh, the green ult, hit him with it! Oh my god, defting!
Deft gets over the side, and Owner is gonna have to come in and try and take him down. Bible, nice little fire kick comes in. And
no way, is Owner just gonna kill everyone here.
Carrier comes back. He had so little health.
Top got solo killed!
In the top lane, Showmaker trying to get out of here, does have his flash and will be able to do so. Great fight for T1.
Oh, Deft and Owner are smurfing that fight.
It starts with Canyon failing.
But Kana griefs again.
And it is indeed Infernal Rift. So fire on fire here on this first game. And normally, the Lee is one of the most reliable picks. I think it was that went down to like 30, 50 health. As while all of that was happening, Kana thought that he could fight with Zeus, but this is Ignite Rumble. So yeah, so you can't. Yeah.
He actually got smoked.
And then Zeus straight up.
Oh my god, what?
Oh, that's right out of range.
What is?
The
Huh?
as well.
Here again, so we
Zeus is nuts.
So Canyon just messes up the combo, and then he is standing.
That was
right
super clean.
An Annie and a Viego, and this is where the troubles start. Even with Showmaker getting a really good combo here, let's go, Deft attempts to carry up, but doesn't actually get him.
Carrier got out.
Smurfing today.
Get enough damage down on Poby, and even though
Oh, Deft smurfing too on the autos.
it extends the
But then
play.
Owner just flash smites him, takes Aphelios.
The flash actually gets the kill. And then the reset starts. Carrias like, hey, guess what? I'm back. And T1 able to pick up a dragon, which denies Deeplas the opportunity to start.
Yeah, I don't know why Bible flashed in like that.
Fight while also getting
Was a bit useless.
Yep, and also being able to grab some control over this Rift Herald as well. They should be able to use that.
It was actually super useless.
The onslaught towards these turrets. And Carrier moving back towards this mid lane. Deft and Bible set up. Try and help out. As Kana, this Crocodile, it's going to be difficult to find value in this game. Needs to be able to get into good flanking positions, get that guaranteed stun down to try and pick off these targets. We'll see who he's actually going to be able to get, because the problem is, Zeus can throw down an Equalizer, and if he dies, that Equalizer still does damage. Same can
Use your abilities with Aphelios because he doesn't know what to do.
And so, with Gumushi having Cleanse, there's no really clean target to go for outside of Owner, who I think really does need to be looked at in some of these fights, because Viego, if he starts getting resets, it really is difficult, even if you do manage to take down one of the other priority targets.
Yeah, and additionally, Zeus has also gone for late Steel Caps and Demonic. So he's going to do a lot of health to the front line, who mostly will be.
Oh yeah, it's 80 Kai'Sa. Why the fuck is it 80 Kai'Sa?
Steel Caps provide means that actually getting this Rumble down before he does a whole lot of damage is quite hard as Kana.
Oi, mama. Too much AP.
And it was looking dicey.
Yeah, he does have a lot of AP.
Thankfully,
But every time I see in the LPL, every time they have too much AP on their comp, they just go AP.
you know, if I didn't,
They don't
I
care.
would've regretted it. You know,
They never care.
sometimes it just has to happen.
It's when you know you're about to make a mistake, but you have to make the mistake anyway to be sure that it is in fact.
But
Queen
Soul's Rage Blade, the passive, the legendary passive on it is hybrid pen, isn't it?
We need to be held accountable for our mistakes that are still to be made.
Yeah.
I feel like the hybrid pen is kind of useful. And then you go Void Staff fourth. But also, I feel like Static Shiv on this patch is just absolutely nutsack.
I think you pride yourself on the line between what you think and what comes out of your mouth being...
What line?
Being so short.
Ah.
Maybe it's more of a...
No, it's just
not...
Yeah, no, there isn't one of those. I don't know what you mean. I don't understand the concept. There's Carrier sitting here in this mid lane.
Here I was.
Potentially get some setup, but of course Bible is there and does make it difficult. Pretty good at peel is good old Melio.
And I do want to highlight, when we look at the summoners that are currently available, Def doesn't have Flash. Is not going to have it available here, at least for the beginning of this fight. And if T1 can start stacking these dragons, then every single engage that they do is going to be
Bring back Faker. Yeah, he'll be back soon. I think he's back next week, isn't he?
Even with Melio,
I think he's back next week.
Stacking a little bit of health, there is no Scion, right? That can just take the beating, absorb the initial burst, and then still you'll be low. If Kai'Sa's there, you might be in trouble, but at the very least,
Not confirmed, but I think he's back next week.
So much is going to come down to can D+ actually enable Def to play the video game and or find a big pop blossom, because outside of that, with some heroics from Canyon, I think they're in for a pretty tough fight here, but one they need to win.
Absolutely. This tower barely surviving. T1 just need to breathe on it as this
T1 get the streak easy.
Quickly. Carrier on a great flank angle as Canner
Maybe that one want to fight it, but I think it's useless to fight.
Will be able to look for a fight, but they're not going to be able to look for a dragon. That will be secured by T1. Just one Infernal is not end of the world, but it's the beginning of the end. And now D+
Two Lee Sins.
get a little bit of siege. Equalizer to come down, and that will get rid of the minion wave. And it's such a great note button here for T1 to
Do your best Nico impression? How do you do a Nico impression? What do you want me to do? TP into something?
Less than 3.
T1 is probably not going to fight for the foreseeable future, right? So you can just throw down the equalizer. You just
yeah.
There is no herald on the map anymore. So
there you go.
all that D+ can do is then apply a little bit more pressure and maybe secure themselves some vision. But for T1, it's perfectly viable to now just hang back, catch waves, and wait until
there you go.
we get to our next fight. And
I was close! No, that was close!
Also showcases the fact that this composition doesn't actually have any hard engage.
Okay, Jail Force on Deft. Bro sounds like my parrot. What the fuck?
If Showmaker can somehow evade notice and find his way into the backline, that'll definitely work. But Bible being on this Melio, good for Deft, but does make the team comp a little bit rougher to play out. And D+ have struggled in the past when they have compositions that lack clear go buttons.
Yeah, and
I really hope he doesn't build...
Yeah. They don't have equalizer.
What the fuck's going on here? Oh, nice blue orb.
T1 are going to spot exactly what's going on here.
Hold up. Wait, bum 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 bum. Well, they just got a Baron. They just went to Baron, they started it and decided, you know what, this is my Baron, and they got Baron, and then no one stopped them. It was a heist for like a second until they got blue orbed after 1 second, but then they just finished it.
It does work out.
Canyon just said, I smite.
It's a weighted coin, right? As mentioned previously, you should be able to win it with the lead when executed well.
And with all of your teammates there.
That helps. Yeah, you can obviously time up, synchronize the burst. And again, I actually think that if the equalizer is there, they don't go for that play. Like 100%. And it's crazy because...
Well, T1 has lost Nash for that. Navori on Guma. They get mid tier 1, they'll get top tier 1.
Oftentimes you can, right?
But credits to D+ for being like, okay, that happens. You are lacking just a little bit too much vision control. That's ours. And T1 finally knows how it feels to have a Baron snuck away from you 20.5 minutes in.
Bible shot calling, Giga Chat. Shut up.
Against T1, not a thing that I can really remember. to be perfectly honest.
Did this top team just flip the game? I think a lot of people don't realize, like, in the East, it's very common to just finish a Baron, because you just have all 5 of your teammates, or 4 of your teammates, just burst at 1.5k. Everyone just use spells. Nico EQ 1.5k, Renekton Q, Aphelios auto attack, Lee Sin Q smite. You know, everyone does it at the same time. So,
had T1's number over and over again. They were like their kryptonite. Most of the finals were...
Even if it's 50-50 on smite, it's more like 70-30 because of damage dealt.
Ever since then, ever since they managed to overcome that hurdle, it felt like that hurdle is not even too much to worry about for T1. Of course, caveats
Despite my colorblindness, I still like playing Aphelios though. I like the yellow and orange guns, but sometimes they do something else XDD.
Shut up.
You can have that one.
What's important here as well is we do see, as expected, that there is a decent amount of MR stacking going on for D+. Obviously, Mercs will always have a lot of value into the CC that T1 is available. Only Carrier's knockup is good at dodging, and also Zeus has the knockup or the CC of death, which often can work
pretty
out.
Good CC.
But Guma did actually go for the full AD build, which I do really appreciate. I think that going for the more hybrid build in a situation like this will really make itemization easily.
It's crazy, both side lanes were blasting, but they're losing because
T1 right now,
T1 lack a little bit of direction. It's not over yet. It's just they lost this Nash, which fucked their mid game. Just need to get set up to fight this Drake. And Carrier is just forcing his way in solo. Revision.
They have to get that one. If you have an Infernal Soul Point,
yeah, that's too much.
T1, that's so much pressure that you will be able to exert just in general on the
Chomik died for this.
Just by the threat of you getting that is...
Look where Canyon's going. He's pushing bot. Oh, it's Showmaker.
It's pretty close.
Yeah.
I was like, is he gonna push bot and then go around enemy jungle? I mean, he'll probably do it anyway.
Southern side of this dragon pit.
I was waiting for him to do it, but I didn't realize.
They lost their inner turret in mid lane, which is actually great news for D+. Having that extra level of map control is good, but Carrier still on the flank angle.
Canyon needs to get a better position. I don't like this front-to-back position.
As a Lee Sin, looking for an opportunity. Canna closing in as well. There's the snare. Onto the Rakan, as the Drake has been pulled out of the pit by D+. I think they're looking for a turn though, as Canna's going to move on over. Clears out some vision. Wants to find a good stun into this backline if he can.
Did they just flip it or what?
Well, he's got a lot of magic resist. As Ono is going to look for
wow! That was clean by Showmaker. Oh, Canyon's dead.
Canyon is going to be taken down. Still, Deft is trying to get the free hits in.
Deft's going to die to Owner, I think.
Dives on top and takes down the Aphelios. Still, D+.
And Showmaker is doing so much work, but he's losing.
As best he can, but Canna is a monster. Has to get out of the way of Owner, though, is also just huge. And Showmaker finding
it's 2 for 2, but it's solo lanes for jungle AD.
But they are still going to survive this one. It looks like T1, they could even just go back.
5k damage dealt by Owner.
I don't know, because
5k damage dealt.
So this is going to be a full health Croc making his way back. And I don't know who's going to end up having tempo here. Looking at the death timers,
I think T1 gives it.
But we'll see.
I think T1 gives it, I think. Good engage by Showmaker. Good engage by Carrier. Cleanse flash by Deft was clean. His ult whiffed though, which is huge.
That Canyon goes down and Owner becomes a lead.
We don't talk about Poby. We don't talk about Poby.
That's not fair. That's not allowed.
Owner? Oh man, I think he's pretty good at the Lee Sin.
He is, yeah. Pretty great at both the champions. As you can see, actually topping damage, starting the resets early was enough, but
we don't talk about Poby. Nope, didn't see anything. Didn't see anything.
Initial blow, right, Deft and Canyon is able to stay alive, even though
if I don't see it, it didn't happen.
And Kana having teleport, they're able to get the Drake and keep this game even for longer. And I'm loving this. This is not necessarily the game I was expecting with the struggles that T1 have had, but this is looking mighty competitive. 26 minutes in, and I wouldn't be able to tell you who's going to take this one, Atlas.
The thing that worries me just a little bit on the side of T1 was that we did see a little bit of that disconnect. Poby was missed by the Pop Blossom, but then didn't really manage to capitalize.
I need to crack my back. Something's
Could be some
fucked in it.
foreshadowing, but outside of that, T1 have been just amazing. And if you're a T1
How is
fan,
Melio level
you look
12 and
towards that
Rakan is
top
level
side.
9? Holy
Zeus
shit.
Once again, having this incredible performance ahead of Kana by quite a lot. The Croc did start to get a little bit ridiculous.
Carrier is gonna be
in
level
that
10
last
soon, but he's
teamfight,
2 levels down.
I mean, it's night and day compared to the Zeus of last week. That is fantastic. Owner as well having a great performance on this Viego as the Baron is going to spawn. As Carrier going to be hit by a Q there. Spotted out, but is going to be absolutely fine. Just Hex flashing around.
Deft is 2 levels down
you just
too.
want
Yeah,
Hex
about it.
flash around.
That's true.
Particularly
That's
as
very, very
Rakan
true.
moves so much innate safety and the
He must be close to level 14 though.
pretty lacking, right? Obviously,
Or am I
there is
wrong?
the Lee ultimate, but
Is he
outside
really
of
that far down in
it's
XP?
just Showmaker's route
No shot, right?
and Kana finding a stun unless Deft is really
He's dropping green, you see that?
looking for a purple angle, as we do have a large flanker from Carrier, but Diplos retreat into more familiar territory and we'll be fine. And both teams are like, no, we're not, we're not letting this happen again.
It couldn't be more even. Outside of the fact that there are a few extra turrets that have been taken here for D+, giving them a bit of map control, but also giving T1 that added standing gold. So if they are able to take a Baron,
Okay, more
this game
crit
could snowball
cloak.
extraordinarily out of control.
Kana soon has GA.
We'll just have to see how it does go, because
Well,
the
there's
Drakes
GA.
are even soul point for both teams in 3 minutes time. As T1 move towards the Baron pit once again.
In they go!
Yeah, Canyon gonna
Kana's
be in
gonna be really
position here,
late.
but T1 with setup is very, very
If
scary.
T1 say anything you can do, I can do better.
Yeah, exactly. He's gonna have to try and get in here. There's
Oh,
the kick back
clean,
to
but
Guma,
Canyon will die for that.
The Lee Sin, but Poby is dead as well.
Carrier will die too, though.
Getting taken down so low, but
That
the
one needs a
Baron
fight.
is secured. Tibbers goes down, and now T1 just trying to get themselves
And
out of there. 3 Barons
I can
left
see what he's
alive,
doing,
and I
but
think they
also
take the trade.
For sure.
I mean, if Canyon had GA
Taking down
or
Poby,
stopwatch,
that's something, but D+, you can sense the desperation there because Kana was not able to join. Really big power spike for him, right? Picks up the GA. And, oh, please don't tell me that the GA is going to be completely wasted here.
Well, Owner is going to find him. Gumyushi's there as well.
Just open.
So,
Kana
yeah,
is
it does
fucking
go
useless
down
now.
to his GA, and then there's no
The
one
Renekton
else
just
here.
fell off
So
with
he's
that
gonna-
death.
Yeah, so like you were saying, Chronicler, the GA completely wasted here.
GA gone.
That is...
Hi, mama.
That's a bad time.
Deft
Straight
POV
up,
aware.
For D+ fans watching the Baron get snuck away from them. And again, this is off of the fact that Kana has gone back, doesn't actually have an angle. And then this play from Canyon, yes, they isolate Poby, they're able to
I think Canyon needs to play way slower.
That's the end of it, right? And you give up carry out, but as long as the Baron buff is alive on at least 2 other members of T1, they can set up a situation where they can sideline Variel's Owner. Yeah, just ults over the ball and has the setup, provides the plasma stack to Guma. They don't even need Zeus. Nope. He's just here to, you know, enjoy the party and pick up his
I think this is
kill.
over for Damwon now.
Delivery.
That Rumble, once he gets Void Staff, is off the rails. He's basing for it now. Even though they have Nash, he's basing for Void. Now it's fucked. This Rumble's in a one-shot. And Viego is so fed too. Owner's having a great game.
Misposition from any member on either team, and you die. Like, you just get 100 to 0, and there is so much explosiveness in how the team fights works as well that
Poby, Giga Chad.
I do think that there are still angles for D+, but my main issue is as
Only person who can carry is
Yo,
Deft,
Papa
but
Caedrel, lots of love. PogChamp, you should play Dinkum for variety.
Feels a lot stronger.
I don't think Deft can carry. Like, Aphelios is nice when they have, like, it's like front to back. But they have Rumble, Annie, Kai'Sa, Viego, like they have 4 champs who can kill him. Or CC him or like threaten him. That's not even talking about Rakan. They have so much damage.
In Leg 2 PPA would continue the Baron, the rest
Honestly,
turns
if
and
Poby's
dies
asked
and will
Canyon
end
to
up
do the same
lose
thing
the
again,
Baron.
he's pretty happy.
Yep.
Because being able to just press all of your buttons for at least a round or two.
Someone says in chat,
you're gonna be
Poby
in
the
great
killable
standing.
Demon King.
Finds a Void Seeker, but
Shut up.
it's nice seeing the physical Kai'Sa, because those Void Seekers aren't ridiculous. Showmaker looks for a snare, doesn't quite find it onto Owner, who's taking a little bit of damage here. The Dragon going to be up now in 5 seconds' time. T1 with control of the area. Kana moving back, doesn't have that GA back up just yet. And now, D+ have to have an honest walk in as Canyon's gonna steal it away!
Oh, he kicked Owner out as well.
And now the equalizer, they have to walk down the red carpet. Canyon in trouble, not enough ultimates there, gonna be able to keep him alive.
If they can get out, it's worth.
They lose their jungler, but the Drake
It's really
is
worth.
secured, and I think you'd take that if you're D+. Still, T1 now with a lot of control of the area, and Kana
Yeah,
and
worth.
out in no man's land, does have a blue sentence.
Well, that stalls the game out a bit. Not in the sense that T1 will get a soul, obviously, because they are the same dragon situation, but T1's ahead and Damwon have one Drake for broken stats.
Now looking for a little bit more. Deft and Bible moving on over, and the Sentinel will be saved.
Can't chase too
Thinking
much
emoji.
further there. If you get engaged on, then some bad things might happen. Getting that dragon is so big.
Tell me why
because
is it so hard for teams in the
additional
West to
point of pressure
burst
for D+.
Barons?
And T1
Just happy little
are
accents.
pretty relying on actually having control. We've seen a lot of their fights be successful when they get to
Nails is what
area
happens.
They're the one that have the ability to both deny flanks. As we can see here, Kana gets spotted on the side, right?
Look, he kicks
And
Owner as well.
doesn't have his GA, so
I think if he war jumped up to the left rather than like go towards his teammate there in the river.
Playing like when Pedro played mid with
the
Malzahar,
attempt from
and he
Bible
can
to
sell
save the
its
jungler will end up going down. Exactly
up.
what we're talking about. But getting the kill on Canyon is nice, but at the same time, there is no Baron, and the dragon was already taken, and not having flash on
He could also just not kick and war jump out, but yeah, any flash for it.
I mean, it's just Drake for
Next
Canyon.
Baron is important for T1. I think they need to like do exactly what they just did on the last Baron. Just start and turn. They can use Rumble in a choke to make sure they can finish. Infernal Rift helps Damwon out a lot. If it was Mountain Rift against Rumble, those chokes would be even fucking harder to go through.
This magnitude, of course, if it got to 10 or 12k, you'd be like wallet diff and that sort of stuff. This time around, though, the item spikes are getting there for D+, but you can see like 4 items on Def, absolutely massive. 4 items on Zeus is very, very close, and it's Owner that has the most gigantic lead in
Owner,
the T1. And he's a
Owner.
legitimate carry threat,
Yeah, but
right?
Zeus
So
as
they're
well
not
is
just-
also fucking...
I think this Viego needs to be looked at for D+.
I love it how Guma and Deft are like...
because Owner can just run away.
Well, they were
run
one
away with
CS
these
away
team
from each
fights,
other.
Especially if he gets his hands on Canyon, who has died 4 times. That is
33
not
minutes
great.
in, he's one wave up.
Caught on
Carrier?
a flank angle here. Does have to battle dance his way out. Sorry, Grand Entrance his way out. A less fun ability name to say when it comes to escaping. That's fine. Just a nitpick, you know.
Yeah, Battle Dance.
It feels better, you know, to escape with.
Could have gone with the classic Grand Exit.
Deft has
I
red,
know,
green,
it's
and
on my
Mama.
nose, and I say it all the time.
Got
The
it
problem
we
with
got it
commentating
diversified.
6 days a week, you know,
Wow.
it's like there's only so many times you can say a certain amount of phrases.
Hey, just there is.
At least Challenger is different, right? I get to say things like good Audi and stuff like that, which is a lot more fun.
They need Void Stick on Showmaker,
That as well.
but they don't have that much MR, so...
Mixed together, by the way, if
It's not-
anyone's, playing.
Oh, there's 16 for Deft, so...
Because I've cast a lot of challenges with you, and I don't
I mean,
think
it's
I've
Deft
ever-
Show. It's the Deft Show.
Dan, like Orcs didn't like it at all, and so that's why I did it every single time.
Ah, yeah, okay,
Yeah.
that tracks.
Yeah, that's how
And
it sort of goes.
coming up,
He needs to
on
drop
the
one of these
possible Baron
guns.
fight here, with both teams have just been starting them, so I expect that will happen within like the next few minutes.
Now
Drop
that
red, maybe?
knows
Do
how
wanna
Viper
highlight,
feels
GAs
XDD.
are available both for Kana, his is back up, as well as for Owner. Yep, in we go!
Yeah, we've just started it off as D+. Canyon, the only one in the pit here. Deft has a gigantic shield, gets himself the cozy campfire. Canna's going to be okay. There's the Pop Blossom only
No,
on
it does
one.
terrible
But it's a
engage.
priority target. Owner not going to
They
go
got
down.
Carrier,
They
though.
take down Carrier, and Tibbers running amok
Oh,
in the fight
Owner's
as well.
1
Full
HP.
health bars, but not Deft's, and that is
It still
very
worked.
scary.
Carrier
Owner
went in
looking
so
to try
deep.
and heal himself back up on this Raptor
I'm
camp.
surprised Damwon didn't die there. They have double TP.
Yeah.
Now they're a member up.
Well,
Kana doesn't
Zeus
get the
is going to
TP,
come on
gets
over.
the
Kana's
Yeah,
GA is back
Kana
up.
going to be interrupted here for the moment, but not
Their
gonna do the
soul's
same
up in
thing for
50.
Showmaker.
T1 needs to be
Just gonna
careful on
send
contesting this.
Canyon in, running real fast here. As,
They need to be
Zeus
very
gonna have
careful
to get out of
contesting
the
this.
area. Voidseeker gonna find Bible. And the
Kana
Baron
can't
is
recall, I
aggro
think.
yet
I think he needs to stay.
again. Some big damage. There's the flag.
Otherwise, that's gonna happen.
Gumiushi gets into the back
Guma?
line in depth,
Yeah,
trying to
stopwatch.
keep himself alive. Gumiushi goes
Oh my
forward,
god,
he's
Guma.
hunting for the Infelius, and he finds him. They go
Did Guma
one
just
for
win in the
one,
game?
but Canyon's taken down as well, and that means Owner gets to
I
be
think
the
Guma might have just won in the
lead,
game.
and he loves it. Showmaker trying to keep him at bay, but it's Poby that picks up the kill on
Holy
Canna,
fuck, Guma
and
just
now
full
it's
send.
Showmaker that has to go golden, but it is only Bible left alive. Can he actually find it? He
Showmaker,
cannot.
Gumayushi
Owner
full send.
secures the kill. T1, they should be able to get a Baron, and they're in a great position to win this game.
Not only that, they might be turning this into a
Guma
straight-up
Chad.
Drake as well. The double whammy to come through, and there we see exactly what we were talking about. Poby, once he finds the backline, once anyone on T1
Poby
does,
MVP.
it opens up the opportunity for Guma to go in and assassinate a
Yeah, it was a
target.
weird fight because I think Showmaker's turn,
We see here, it
he was
starts
expecting
they
more.
are not able to get, this is
Rumble
actually
ult was
the fact that
decent.
Owner doesn't
But Showmaker got out. Everyone gets out. A lot of summons used. Now Damwon were just way too impatient. They didn't wait for Kana base recall, TP. Poby just goes in, flash, double stun, insane stun. Guma just full sends it. What a play by Poby. What a play by Poby.
It's so hard to lock down a Kai'Sa. The stealth coming up absolutely huge. No vision in the brush, and he gets the autos in. And that is Baron. That is the Dragon. And that might
What a play by Poby.
What gets T1 the win here in this first game.
Could be the case, and there is that soul point being picked up.
Flash annual true bronze mechanic? It wasn't, it was flash any W.
Elemental Drakes, and there is still no Elder yet to be spawned. But I think there will at least be another fight here. Chronicler, at least one more fight. Still, it's 5,000 gold the lead. We're heading towards territory
DK
where
with the EU
that kind
special.
of lead actually means something. And T1 with
It's
the
Jover.
amount of threats that they have on their team. I mean, it's only Carrier that doesn't do massive amounts of damage at this point in time. So they're looking to get this siege working out. Let's see what D+ is going to be able to do here to counteract this, as Canna is looking for that flanking teleport. Don't know whether it's actually going to work out. The inner turret not worth fighting over. D+ going to give that one up for the moment. One remaining inner is going to be there. T1 just looking to stretch that advantage.
Can they get BT on deft? I don't know, I'm always scared of a 6-item Aphelios. I mean, it is 13-12, so Aphelios is still good. They need double GA. If DK want to stand a chance, they need to wait out next Drake, have double GA on top jungle. And Deft has 6 items. I think they have a chance. Gold won't be too much of a deal in the next 5 minutes. Otherwise, there's big spikes for T1. Double Rabadons is needed. They need GA on Guma. Chainsword on Owner.
I wouldn't mind a GA at this point. There's a lot of burst damage.
At the same time, you know, if you're
not really getting anything from this Nash, you know.
You can argue. I'm a
T1's not really gotten anything yet. 50 seconds, maybe they get a top tier 2.
Then
no. They're not getting anything for this. They got Drake to deny the soul, but unless they get a kill, they can't
Take a
really.
shot every time Pedro tells us to shut up or wait. We are so drunk already.
Ads? Oh my god, you got ads. Oh my god, I forgot about ads, man. I'm such a fucking idiot. I'm such a fucking idiot.
Finally, a team actually able to break away in terms of gold lead in this game.
Oh my god, bro. In the mornings, I always forget.
At this point, like, we're talking 40 minutes in. 6K is
I always forget.
that big.
No. This is still kind of anyone's game, but T1 in great position.
Oh my god.
They have the GA now completed onto Gumayushi, who has just foregone any sort of armor penetration, but
sorry,
the Bloodthirster is now done for Deft as well. Opted out of that GA option. Of course, if you do have
Guma has GA. They have BT on Deft. They need GA on Canyon. They need GA.
At Caedrel, thank you for reminding me to sub with Twitch Prime.
486 AD Kai'Sa. How long Lee Sin GA?
Bible's going to be on point there. Def can actually get some autos, and yeah, you're right. There's a lot of free money to be spent here for Gumayushi. Sitting
Does Lee Sin have GA now?
Close to 50 CS.
They still have 2 minutes.
Here, 440 for both of these 80 carries.
Use your prime to avoid dance.
Okay, they have. Oh my god, everyone's spiking so hard. Poby's a bit weak, but he's high in levels. He's similar to Showmaker.
This is the most fed jungler we've seen in a very long time. He's a full item ahead of Canyon right now, who does now have his GA. Speaking of which, that is going to be reactivated on Canna in a few moments' time. And Void Stuff done for Showmaker, but still looking for a little bit more. 3 items, not exactly the carry
Someone in chat's like, kick Canyon.
we have seen in the past. But still, that Pop Blossom just may not do necessarily as much damage as some of the others.
I want to highlight as well that right now there is 0 map control right here for D+. Look, it's Kana that has to try and regain some semblance of control, because if you don't have control, you don't get any setup, you're going to get run over. Like, Carrier is going to somehow get backline access, and Deft is going to get blown up in a matter of seconds. So D+ desperately trying to get mid lane prior, try and turn that into some sort of vision control. And Poby?
Poby?
Yeah, Poby looking for that
what is... What the fuck is Poby doing?
Dives on on top of him, and now they're looking to push forward because they have the minion
What?
together as well. It's 40 seconds until this Drake, and D+ could break the base. Oh no! For the young player, that is the one big mistake, and at 41 minutes, it can mean the game.
Oh, what a tragedy.
Oh,
wait, this is Inip! Okay, Inip goes down to the
What the fuck?
just before it gets taken
Kobe
down.
the killable demon king.
Take a shot every
there is
time
20
Pedro
seconds. I
tells
think
us
the
to
Drake is
shut up
gone.
and wait. We
But
are
the fight
already
can
drunk,
still
and
win.
it's
Kobe doesn't
early
teleport
in the
available,
morning.
but this is going to be an infernal soul for D+.
Shut up.
And if you thought Def did
Damn,
damage
Damas,
before,
shut up.
it's about to
Take a
get
shot
whole
everything
lot
time Cicado
worse.
says shut up.
Is T1 gonna try
They have
and
15
hardcore
seconds
here?
on
Carry
TP.
out. He's found.
There's the ruthless
They
predator.
wasted
He has to get
Renekton.
himself out of there. The
I think they
Dragon
just
has
finished
now
Drake,
been
don't they?
started. Deft
Dominant
basically
views.
3 shots in.
I think T1 maybe can win the fight actually.
Try and fight. It could be a 50-50.
Owner
Owner's
needs to
gonna
steal
have
it.
get out
Owner,
of the
he can't
area.
steal it.
He's going to be kicked back. That is the
Oh
guaranteed
no,
soul.
T1 not like this.
And D+ with now a
No,
three
no,
Drake
no.
infernal soul. Equalizer
Oh, maybe?
fair bit of work, though, with Bible flashing
Please
all over.
excuse
Oh my God.
my younger cousin
It's
Kobe.
massive. The
He's
Melio
new to the
goes down,
game and
but
trying
so
his
does the
hardest.
Oh, Deft.
He needs to go golden. Poby has teleported in, like you say. He makes it to the fight. Showmaker going to be taken down, and now Canyon and Deft. And a big
Kana's
old
cooking.
Crocodile trying to fight this one out.
Kana's
As
cooking.
Owner is flashing, dashing, trying to get himself
Oh,
out.
Owner's trying his
It's a
best.
triple kill
Oh,
for the
Poby just walked in and died again.
What is that?
Kuma's dead too. They lost. They lost.
Infernal 200 years is just ridiculous.
They lost.
The ace does come through. D+ in 43 minutes will be able to take down T1, but man, they had to work for it. And my heart goes out to Poby. He'd be kicking himself for that
Oh
mid-lane
my
play.
God, Poby.
This infernal soul.
That was
It's a
disgusting.
time travel device to see what release of Phalios looked like as
Oh,
Deft
goodness.
gets
Poor kid, man. He's fucking 17, subbed in to the most popular organ in League of Legends, and now he's choking it, man. Oh, no.
I tell you what,
No.
no. is absolutely racing. What an incredible nail biter of a game, and I think after
It's my dog's
T1
birthday.
lost
Can you
to
wish him a
DRX
good
in the
one,
fashion that they
please?
did,
Yeah, happy birthday,
we
dog.
weren't expecting that
thought that
type
was
of
done.
game from this series.
Oh,
Oh,
I thought
Poby.
they were done. And the fact that
Oh, Poby.
actually had a great setup
That was
around
disgusting.
the Baron is unfortunate. The inexperience of a player that barely had any time in challengers, basically called up straight from academy.
Kobe's son,
Yeah.
Is
turn off your
shining through,
DMs.
but I do think that it's worrying for D+ that they need a mistake like that to
Odo,
actually
shut up.
beat a T1
Why are
that
you
had
awake?
been
Chip, we
floundering
should
so
sponsor
much
another truck to go in
and
front of Tone's
almost was able to
headquarters,
take
using
game number
Pedro's
one
hard
from him
earned
here.
money.
I do think that there
I'm actually
is-
gonna change the
there is
default
not a
monster
lot of
TTS.
other drafts that T1 would be more happy with.
I'm gonna
I think
change the
that
default
honestly, D+ gave them
custom
kind of
TTS. I don't
everything
want
that
Trump
they wanted
anymore.
to work with
Yeah.
in this game. They were
I don't want Trump
narrowly
anymore.
able to take the victory.
It's not funny anymore.
They lost with a gold deficit.
Yeah,
Sorry,
right.
They won with
They-
a gold deficit.
They didn't manage to get it back. Look,
Oh,
Canyon did like barely
God.
any damage at all. Managed to kick away
No
Owner and get
more
a
rads
soul.
feels
Managed to
okay,
steal
man.
away
Thumbs up.
That third one as well. Like there are so many of these micro
No more
moments
ads.
in this series where
Yeah,
if it
sorry about
hadn't
running ads
gone
during the
that
game. That was
particular
horrible.
way,
I'm really sorry about
then
that. It won't happen
would have
again.
been all over for D+. So extraordinarily close. D+ takes it in the end. We're going to go to a short break. When we get back, the space, and of course,
What was Poby
game
doing? Let's have a
number
look.
two, T1's chance to fight back. Where if it hadn't have gone that particular way,
Where was Lil Bro going?
the triple kill for the Croc area. 1 minute. But still, he'll have that pop loss.
In a matter of seconds, so D+ desperately trying to get mid lane prior, try and turn that into some
Is the
sort of
plant
vision
sleeping?
control. And Poby.
Yeah.
Huh?
Poby, look at that flank angle. He just explodes. Def just dives on top of him. And
Into some sort of vision control.
What the fuck? Yeah, I don't know what he's trying. I don't know what he's thinking here. Unless he's like accidentally clicking up here instead of down here.
yeah, Poby, look at that flank
I don't
angle.
know.
He explodes. Def just dives on top of him. And now they're looking to push forward because they have them.
That was super int. Super int. Not good. Poor Poby.
Mid lane summer.
No baseland.
Lil Bro, go to OB and buy a filler. What the fuck is OB?
They immediately lost
Yeah, things didn't look as good.
No, they didn't. I was ramping up to that.
Okay, good.
But it really speaks. There are a ton of players and challengers that are exceptional that would still struggle being called into any LCK team. And then you have a player that is fresh out of academy.
OB is a store.
That is called up.
Where do you think I live?
The best player of all time. Just
Yeah. There's not been a lot of players that have...
Maybe I'll go to IKEA and buy a door frame. Is it easy to put a door frame in? Do I like pull it off with like a screwdriver or something? Does it come out?
Back in the day, it's not an easy task.
No.
Well,
dude, then what? How do you get it out?
I mean, it's easy. Easy like
there you go. Hey, talking about look,
there it is.
Immediate
Get a professional.
I think obviously Garen is the counter pick here to the Azir. You love to see it. I'm actually very sad that we didn't. Like, there was a brief moment where Garen was kind of playable. But it just never happened.
What, with Yumi?
Because the thing is, like, people really struggle to get to the mechanical mastery level required.
Did you see the Nail face reveal? No, I didn't link it.
Yeah, the skill so
link it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, the skill floor is high, but then the ceiling is even higher.
Monumental.
Yeah. So they're not going to do it. They're not going to risk it.
Guys, I said.
Anyone on the team is mechanically capable to play the Garen to the level.
Is it owner of Viego again?
Only if you are a true League of Legends AI, you can play Garen to his.
Is it Guma Filios?
We do pick the Sejuani up. This time was banned last time around.
Zaya Rakan. T1 Classic. Surely they pick Rakan, right? Or they're scared of Nautilus on 3? They have to pick Nautilus on 3. Don't pick Renekton, please. Please, please, please. Kana, please. We did this last game. We won the game. Let's play. Let's get a good bot matchup. Like, we're not gonna pick Renekton, right? Oh my god.
Still a flex pick, although we haven't seen Cassandre mid in the longest time. He has actually been playing this, but obviously we're just going to wait and see what actually happens. And it might just be a Crocodile.
Yeah, let's just tank the Nautilus ban. Like, let's not pick it. Let's just give Kana his Crocodile to fucking fuck you.
Which I think frees up a little bit of matchups as well. And Kana just taking the hater, saying, hey, I'm probably going to get counter-picked here, but it provides a lot more flexibility for my...
Renekton pick,
for my support
Rumble
pick,
ban,
and for the mid pick.
Jax ban, Poppy ban, can do even do a Gragas ban if you want. We cover that shit off. I mean, Zeus will just play Gnar. GP even.
Hey, we're not on 13-13 yet, so Nidalee hasn't got
You can play Gnar, Cassandre.
Hey Caedrel, what are some of your favorite hole-in-the-wall restaurants? XDD.
What is a hole-in-the-wall restaurant?
Still plenty of things for Zeus to play, namely his Gnar being there, Gnar Azir, something...
They don't ban Nautilus. Am I like... Dude, am I smoking a crack pipe right now? Like, what's going on? And we're not picking it either. Does Bible play Nautilus?
Coming through, and of course, Rel, when there's no opportunity to pick...
There's his owner's Viego. Or bye.
And also, this is actually much better for Bible. He loves his engaged support.
You saw him go like...
Oh, yeah, he's a happy...
Also,
Dom was just joking. Yeah, maybe he was just joking. Maybe we were just laughing together.
Yeah.
I don't know where, like, Showmaker counter picks are never, they're never what you expect. It's always something weird. Like, obviously, the other one that we...
Me and Dom have a good relationship. No cap, no cap.
Oh god,
Ornn. I don't like Zeus on Ornn. I like Zeus on Ornn when Faker's playing. I don't like Zeus on Ornn when Poby's playing. I like Zeus on carries.
As opposed to Viego, this is not looking like a find target, kill target draft, so Viego loses a lot of his power.
This is also, like, it's a bit rude because Poby's the odd man out.
Ooh, Showmaker Yone. Alright, I'm gonna run ads. If you wanna avoid ads, use your tier 1 or your Twitch Prime, or get gifted a sub if you're lucky, but everyone in this chat dodges, and you won't get ads in game this time, I promise. I promise.
Quick little check, and no, hasn't actually tried his hand at the Yone so far, but of course has been one of our melee mid lane extraordinaires. Him, Zekka, and Chovy.
Don't try it Kappa. Don't try it Kappa. You won't get ads, I promise. Yo!
But has been a pick into the Azir that we have seen work and horrendously not work. It depends on the day.
Yeah.
I was going to say it depends on the player, but it doesn't. It depends on the day. It's like Zekka has either been incredible, has had some of the best moments I've ever seen on the champion this season, and then also...
one guy
I'm checking Bible. Why doesn't he pick Nautilus? I'm a Rel enjoyer, but it was really good there.
I do gotta say, I love the draft angle that T1
Yeah, he plays it. Sussy. Sussy. Where's my free sub? You know what, chatter?
But you're not expected to have mid lane prio, you're not expected to have top lane prio.
Stop hating a month just in time. He will carry this game. We need a Gigapobi emote.
Entire draft is very straightforward to play.
You know what, chatter? Just because you asked.
And I think it also takes away a lot of pressure of Poby.
There's a sub. Have it.
If you don't go for the big engages, Pick doesn't really do a whole lot. Azir doesn't necessarily have the same burden, particularly when you have
there you go.
a high DPS carry like the Zaya. And it's done.
Why did I do that?
It's very straightforward.
This is something that they have been doing for 4 years. As an organization.
Yo, Jester with the 10. With the 10. Thanks for the 10 gifted. Much love. The Nail face reveal?
Pog, let's go, man.
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, under the rift for the second game of the series, and I just want it to be as explosive as game one. And
He's
nice
Aatrox.
T1-1, because then we'd get another one, and that would be absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
Because we may not get as much longevity out of our second series this evening.
No ads.
Oh, Zeus.
He may be flashing here, yes. If there is ever an angle where you're like, I think I should flash, that is it. You kind of know.
Yeah, you don't have
Pog,
a choice.
let's
well, you
go,
do,
man.
but then you die. And then
It was death or flash.
Why is Bible in?
flash.
Yes, you certainly.
Well, I say it.
Have you seen
well,
Eddie Izzard's skit, Cake or Death?
Kellen was not like terrible,
Pog, let's go.
but I guess.
Show it to me afterwards.
Yeah, I'll show
Is
you
it?
afterwards.
Am I wrong in saying that Kellen was
Pop it into Google. It's there with,
a really
some
good
play going
range
on.
support player?
It's absolutely fantastic.
That sounds wonderful.
Yeah.
I feel like Kellen has always been like a turbo good range support player,
Ona gonna be starting off on
but the meta is
Raptors.
becoming melee supports, so I wonder if his transition to the new meta was bad. And Bible has always been an engaged support player. Leona, Nautilus, Amumu, whatever the fuck. So with Enchanters falling off, I think they thought that Bible is just more shot quality, more engaging, better for the team. Which makes a lot of sense.
Pog, let's go, man.
I think a few teams with range support players will get affected by the meta
I
shift.
believe in Poby comeback LFG.
Maybe one of those teams could be Fnatic. I feel like Trimby's always been like Rakan plus range supports.
Let's go, man.
We like our comfort picks. You know, we wanna.
He doesn't really play Nautilus and Leona and shit.
Bible's not gonna.
Oh, he's not dead.
Yeah, improvement.
Definitely.
As it turns out, Bible on engage supports is a little bit better.
Well, most of us.
Yeah, no, we did that. Yeah. If you're familiar with Bible from Challengers,
Or from the LCK last year.
Is the volume good? I'll make it louder.
a bit as well, or even if you've just been watching a really plus game now, I also want to
Poby,
highlight
wake up.
something. I think that the Kai'Sa specifically, as a Owner is really good.
Owner
at
Lee Sin,
leading.
Pac-Man.
Quite good at Lee Sin, yes.
This is not a
Pog,
new
let's
piece
go,
of
man.
information, but the Lee buffs have given a lot of our players, both internationally and here in the LCK, yet again an excuse to
Do you
just
think
pick Lee.
DK challengers would make
See
playoffs
if,
in LCK?
or
Is Canyon still here? Yes, he is.
He gets found by the E.
The Lee Sin E
seen by
finds
the
him.
Tempest, but the Permafrost comes in. There's the
Oh
Arctic
my
Assault
God.
to follow him, and Canyon should be able to find this. The Q doesn't work, and that is
Oh
first
my
blood. Canyon
God.
lurking in the
It's a
jungle.
Canyon gap.
And that's a 2 versus 1. Bristle and Sejuani. It's not fair at all.
Yeah, because if he
It's a
actually
Canyon
gets
gap.
the Q, if the red buff isn't still leashed,
Yeah.
then he might be able to get out. Although Canyon
Nah,
still has
Canyon with
flash,
flash.
so it might be a tough
Oh my
situation
god, Canyon
nonetheless,
pathing.
but
What the fuck? He did red, wolves,
unfortunately
blue,
for
and then like
Oasis,
walked into his
skills
red
on
and
his above.
Unfortunately,
just sat there?
I see what you,
Yeah.
I see what you did there. That was
That's
cute.
cheese? I don't think that's cheese.
that
Cheese is normally like really
is
early on
a
cheese.
Pog, let's
Really
go,
big swing,
man.
because as you pointed out last game, Owner
Hey,
has
let's
really
go.
just had
Much
Canyon's
love,
number
Mr.
for as
Pedro,
long as
less
they've played
than
against
3.
one another.
Poby's getting
Right, because,
murdered in this lane. What the fuck?
Obviously, we did have Owner like come in at the end of 2021, but that wasn't really, you know, the roster was still
It
very
was
young
still
at that point.
swapping around with
Yeah.
LM as well.
Exactly.
At that point in time.
Was Cuz
Cuz,
also
yeah.
still there?
It was like
there.
Cuz, Ona, and LM all playing at the same time
Yeah.
at one point.
Yeah, I don't want to.
It was a weird time.
It was experimental, but you know how you have like good experimental music and then some stuff where you're like, no, this is
Yeah, mid's getting
Yeah,
blasted.
Yeah, and,
Jungle's
there's, like,
already really far
like,
behind.
artsy,
Bot lane got a
cool
base
stuff.
off.
We're like, oh,
Top has to
There's
push.
a pot and pan
yeah.
without any rhythm. And
Yeah.
you're like, but it's music, you just don't understand.
No, but it's like polyrhythmic. If you just no, I don't want to do math for my music.
Yeah, no, thank
okay. As take another look here, Q already being used, and yeah, by the time the E comes out, Canyon is more than ready. And Sejuani this early on, like, gets the aftershock proc as well. He
didn't have a war jump.
Deceptively strong.
If he had a war jump, maybe he could live.
Sejuani's cooldowns are pretty long early on, so I'm not 100% certain if he would have gotten the kills. Owner returning the favor.
Yeah, but he doesn't win.
Okay, well,
he loses. If anything, he dies.
Yeah, that's double buff Sejuani, and that's a Q that's going to miss. So Owner is going to get permanently frosted here.
Oh my
he's
god,
just
Owner.
dead again. And he's going to have a giggle in the player cam, as you can see.
Owner.
He was caught out with nowhere to go, and this one has started a fair bit worse than Game 1 Chronicle. I'm going to go out on a limb, and I'll just say it.
Yeah, so the T1 composition is really good if you don't fall behind in the early game, because it has an incredible amount of power, and Lee is kind of supposed to be your
T1,
bridge,
man.
because if you look at the 2v2, Sejuani, Yone, terrifying. Crocodile Boar combination, also don't want to get anywhere near that.
No.
And
we just saw an example of that, actually.
well, I mean, it didn't even really need God.
Well, probably will be able to base in TP now. You got helped on a push-off. That's good.
Getting the work done here, and it looked like they were looking for an opportunity or an angle on Kana, but there was so much vision in the river, so he actually just got spotted. And then, yeah, you don't win the 2v2 at all. Like, not even a little bit. So, unfortunately, does end up going down.
Yeah, and D+ fans...
Dude, the thing with Damwon fans is when they play against good teams, because Damwon's been fucking slumping, every time they win one game against a good team, all the fans just start crying.
Watch this be like a bloodthirsty Sejuani game.
They're like, oh my god, they won!
And 5 assists. That's what's going to happen this game.
Oh no.
Yeah, we can see
Why
it
would
now.
you say that?
But, you know, he might make it to 1,000 POG points. That's something that Canyon has done most seasons of his career, which is just insane.
Even when we're like, oh yeah, Canyon is not playing that well right now.
Still finds himself accidentally with like at least 800.
It's just the reality of D+, right? And you'd say Canyon, but he's only been on one team, so we don't really have any comparison. Since the beginning, it's been about enabling him.
They get the Drake, mids really over. Top is hard to win. Like, this is why Zeus on a carry is like. I mean, I guess the only carry he could play in that situation was what? Quinn?
Utility meta is
they play like Quinn Vi. I don't know. I don't know if Maokai was up. Quinn Maokai. Could have played Nara, I guess, but it's not like he's gonna win.
He's playing Sejuani in this one.
No, that's killing meta. That's how that one goes.
It actually is.
And he's going to have a Sunfire Cape, so he's going to have like the biggest damage item possible.
Best team to ever win Worlds.
Oaks is going to be so
it was probably Samsung White.
Oh, we're not done. Maybe he wants to see if Scuttle's there and then realizes that it is in fact gone. No.
No,
not again.
No,
Nah, he can't die, right?
No. Okay.
He got 6. He got 6.
One Pedro makes playoffs
manages
and
to
worlds.
knock him away. Zeus, just an absolute pro. As Kana gonna have to get out of there. Showmaker moving over. Poby gets a ward.
Good defense by Showmaker. Canyon gets 6 off this. Oh no, don't do it.
I would not go for that.
No, ner. Okay, he did.
No, ner.
Okay, well, he didn't die again. So there we go.
Yeah, so the problem still is you have
Noner.
top lane pressure at all.
You always focus on the
Oh,
negative.
carry 6.
Bot lane pressure.
Area, they do manage to get the ulti out from Bible.
No, Def doesn't
Area
have ult.
diving forward, does have the ignite ticking, but not going to be doing too much there. Just pressing some R buttons.
Poby's just running around. He's having a. He's going on a walk.
Flash out of Deft. That is certainly good news.
Did you just say that I always focus?
Showmaker can go on him, no?
Yeah, I did. Isn't it funny?
Yeah, it is.
As is diving in, manages to follow
clean.
Showmaker there, but
Clean by Showmaker.
goes back to his soul. He's fine. The E button pretty.
God, watching Showmaker playing Yone versus Xiaohu. What a blessing.
Yeah, if he doesn't get
Here we
the
are.
Q there, though, he might have actually been taken down. Only did a flash available, so could have gone for a flash kick. And yeah, Bible going in there on the previous play was definitely a risk.
Xiaohu Yone was the most disgusting thing I've seen all year, I think.
Trying to dissuade Carry
And I've seen some shit.
But Carry and Guma are actually smashing this lane.
Yes.
Like, we haven't really been talking about it yet. And
I've seen some shit. I witnessed Morgan Trundle. Was it Morgan Trundle? No, it was Dundon Trundle.
You know, all the negativity
I witnessed some shit.
being 20 CS up, give or take, will be 16 by the time that they both back, is not something that we often see. And it is also another sign of how comfortable Guma and Carrier are on this combo, right? This is the combo that got them the final game win against KT in a match that looked almost impossible.
Yeah, with this Croco, not by items, not was it Croco?
So often that they team fight with exceptionally well. Will it be enough though? Because Guma has one ultimate as
Oh, he interrupted a Croc, sorry, yeah. Wow, I think a Croco.
That was a thing that could happen.
Huh.
Cute little outcome
I've
there.
seen some shit, but Xiaohu Yone, whew, that's top of the list.
Because so D+, their composition works on
R cancel as well. Shut up.
Canyon,
Who actually... Okay, I know... Listen, one question. Who actually watched me play Malzahar live, like in the LCS? Who actually remembers actually seeing it? Genuinely, don't lie. Who actually saw it live?
Probably won't be Gumayushi because he has his R button.
Yeah.
There's no way. You're lying. There's no way this whole chat watched that. Shut up, you didn't see it live.
If you are forced to like use it early, then you might still be the guy go. Because this is a composition that's lacking damage, particularly with Owner already being set on a pretty substantial deficit.
Whoa. Well, there is an ultimate used by Showmaker, and Poby held his. Yeah, actually pretty cute from the young player.
I watch it every day.
He has ult advantage in this lane.
I think, yeah, Showmaker was trying to go for the buffer so that if he does get shuffled back, he
exactly.
I have diabetes Sag type 1.
Owner was there, so if he does get shuffled back,
sorry, bro.
might not get the opportunity, but nicely done. And this is exactly the type of players that we want
Much
to
love,
see.
bro.
You're just trying to passively take away the pressure from D+.
Chat.
This goes to late. Obviously, D+, based on some mispositions of individual members of
Shut
the
up.
can always win.
Like, what is wrong with this chat?
Also quite strong. No one really answers Yone at all.
He didn't mean type
But outside
1.
of that, you know, if you get to late game, this comp.
No, this is like
wonderful.
the quintessential team.
Wait, is type 1 the bad one or type 3? Which one's the bad one?
That's what it is.
Let's dance
it could
chat.
have been a Jinx,
Beach,
right?
mouse, beach,
instead of a
beach,
Xayah,
mouse.
and then you'd be pretty happy if you would. Well, you'd find it very familiar.
Type 2 is bad.
But
And it goes
this
back
is the
like
T1
a lot of
version
years
of it.
as well.
Yeah, this is definitely the T1 version of it, and honestly, like
There's no type 3?
like,
I thought there was type 3.
Probably should be a Gnar instead of an Ornn, but
Okay, I'm done here.
it's
I'm
basically
done.
the same thing. As Canner is grabbing some plates here, he'll slice and dice and do some other things, but Permafrost going to be used by Canyon in mid lane. Not too much more is going to be collected.
There is no
Carrier
type 3.
trying to clear out a control ward. Gumayushi rotating over, and Owner is going to be here as well. Crashdown gets Bible out of there, but there's the
kick
Q.
flash.
The flash comes back, and Bible, he can't even Magnet Storm. Now the Sand Soldiers are getting involved, and they cannot take
Kana,
down Owner.
flash
Kana's
W.
teleported in though. There's the Culver.
Oh, the Ornn ult stopped Kana from going over the wall. Maybe that's a good thing? Yeah, it is.
Crocodiles are dead, and now Canyon has to get out. He does manage to keep that bounty alive.
Okay, T1 fighting.
It's a good fight back for T1.
T1 fighting.
Oh, important there is that D+ do look like they still have priority here, but the kills not traded in their favor. Will end up giving up 2. Teleports also used for both top laners.
Showmaker has ult up now. If Showmaker had ult, he could cook maybe.
Teleports are still fine for D+, so they will be able to pick up a second dragon.
Yep.
See what this ends up being. Zeus, though, stayed alive, whereas Kana didn't, so will be able to get himself a plate for his efforts.
Yeah, casual plate on the big old scaling Ram user. He wanders back towards the top lane after a
Oh
great
my
ult
god, shut up,
mid.
Ratingus.
And we saw some of the
I
team fighting
heard
power
you
for T1
need
used
some
pretty early on,
friends,
of course,
and
this isn't
I
where
brought
the composition
somebody
hits the power
over.
spike. Yes, you can see that
Hey
there is
Caedrel,
a,
I heard you are feeling
Sunfire
very
Cape done
lonely and in
Zeus,
need of
so he
someone
has
to
a lot
play
of
variety with. Don't worry, I
availability,
got you
but
with some
outside of
free
that,
content,
it's
and
2
let's
items,
run some
3
Saz
items
of
that
top
T1
on
really
already.
looking for as Carrier
There's
goes
no
the
way
engage
there's a
Bible.
Moxie AI
Not a whole
fucking
lot of options here,
TTS.
as
Shut up.
Storm used so late in this one.
Yeah, didn't really...
Yeah, Showmaker didn't have ult here. If Showmaker had ult, he could murder everyone. Also, the Azir ult pushes back the Renekton, but the Ornn ult cancels it. I think Poby might have been able to save him a little bit earlier then. Why is there a Moxie? Like, shut up. I brought some friends over.
Because you go in on a Rel, who generally not your #1 target, but while the kill trade works out for T1, when we look at the gain for DK in the end, I don't think it's the end of the world, and them getting 2 dragons could have been great if this was a really big soul. I actually think Ocean is
Crown
probably
Azir ain't no way.
the worst one that was still available.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's
given
fine versus
how
Yone
much
Renekton, but I think Kaisa can...
to play out.
As Poby is going to look for Showmaker here, who does manage to ult, pulls Poby back. Q going to be avoided, nicely done by Showmaker. And Owner and Poby not going to be able to find the Yone here in the side lane.
And yeah, as I was saying, I actually think that Cloud is like, it's up there. Infernal and Hextech obviously are
I mean, obviously,
in a league of their own. But well, I'm not, I know you, but maybe chat doesn't know how good Cloud Soul is. And I wanted to just give you the opportunity to talk about it for a bit.
I mean, you said that Cloud Soul wasn't as good as like Hextech Soul and Infernal Soul, the obviously inferior souls to Cloud. And that's just really weird.
Trying to create some space for your
Well, Bible is going to crash down and look to try and get out. Does have a little bit of a stun on his weight, as Voidseek is going to find Gumi.
Showmaker must be sitting on a lot of gold, right? Ain't no way this guy is sitting on... He must have Gale Force in base, right?
Testing his limits, let's just say.
Okay.
Quite a bit in this series.
Thank the Lord, the world is healing.
Second Herald going over to T1 relatively comfortably.
Showmaker has TP.
They fight
Are
this?
actually going to commit? It looks like they will.
Yeah, and Shirley is still pretty healthy. Bible
Shirley
does have that Magnet Storm available. Voidseek is starting to connect here.
Okay, nice ult by Canyon.
There's the Ram, there's the Black.
Oh, Zeus just owned fucking... Oh my god. This fight was so clean by Zeus and Owner.
Trying to get the work done, but they have no Kai'Sa. Owner will be taken out, and now it's up to
Showmaker doesn't have ult again.
Remaining damage dealer, really. Although Canner is pretty strong, but still great fight.
They have no Yone ult in these
Zeus,
fights.
Man. This guy's Ornn's pretty good.
It's also Carrier getting such a high value cancel. Bible really not having
Poby,
the performance
shut up.
that we've seen of him in Challengers on the Realm. Tried
Shut
to
up.
look for an engage, but got taunted and straight up 100 to 0 without getting the CC
Can't miss
down.
your ult if you don't have
Get
it.
a lot of value
True.
out of this Glacial Walkman, not CCing anyone on the enemy team, and as a result, T1 able to actually pick up 2 quick kills, but as per last time, just the threats of the Freeman unit of Renekton, Sejuani, and Yone.
Actually, you know what, Kana? I doubted you. After that game 1, I thought the Renekton pick and draft was just griefing us, but now I see this and I'm like, you know what? Why didn't you take the tower?
In the end, which should set them up for a very early soul point here. Also, Deft going for the really AP heavy variant. Looks like he will be going for...
Now I don't doubt. You're up a level, you're up 30 CS, you're up a tower, 3 kills, you're gonna cook.
With the Swordpan boots, and given his damage profile on his team, I think that makes complete sense.
Yeah, I think that's totally fine. Voidseekers, if he's going to land them in the late game, are going to be pretty powerful.
Oh, yeah.
And we know that Deft has always been a fan of lethality, Varus, and things like this. As the outer turret going to be taken, that is going to be first brick secured by DK. Still retaining about a 3,000 gold lead, but as you can see, T1's prowess in team fights is still absolutely there.
As Bible tries to go in, flashes in, but gets
Nice R flash by Zeus to one-shot
that means that Carrier
Bible.
gets back line
Carrier does
access,
really well to get out,
and
that
they
was clean.
take down Deft, but then this is the problem. Like, this Freeman unit is
Still really strong.
It's so strong at this point in the game, and that's why they don't really want to try and hard force. Carrier also low, so you would be down and effectively fighting a 3v3 into that. Don't want to take the risk, but now Soul Point is on the table here. If D+ is able to actually utilize this Herald, they also have a good amount of control in the river. So Carrier is trying to turn that around. Should be able to here.
Yep. We'll be able to get rid of a bunch of that vision. You can see there's still a lot peppered around towards that bottom side. You can see where the focus is for both of these teams. Voidseek going to find Gumayusi not starting to do that much
Alright,
damage.
we're gonna have a Drake fight where Showmaker has ult.
Static Shiv and the Sork Boots.
Did he just
Does
E
want
there?
That first real AP item before things really get going.
There's
And
TP.
The Kais is quite weak, but the Renekton's quite strong.
And Kana has teleported in already. Him and Zeus now towards the bottom side. The two of them.
That's a big crocodile. That's you can make a movie about that crocodile. Already has his black cleaver done.
There is actually
This
a movie
early on.
about
Well, there's a
crocodiles.
lot.
When did they drop Kellen?
The one
They
that
dropped him
I'm
last week, I
thinking
think.
about is not great. It's not Australia's best work in cinema. Not gonna lie to you. But
Hey.
still, there are a few of them, so maybe I'm just thinking of the one that isn't very good. Is Canyon going to try
Oh, he
to
can
interrupt,
cancel
but
it.
does not manage to do so. Carrier still finds a knock-up, and Canyon, his Aftershock is now on cooldown.
Yeah. Aftershock and Frost Armor both going to be down for a little bit here as we will start up the Dragon. This time Owner is Lee Sin, but yeah, diving into this enemy team
Showmaker?
is very risky.
Oh, Showmaker
Oh, I thought he was gonna ult
looks
that.
for it here as they
Oh,
do
Canyon
look
ulted that.
for the ult, but they don't quite
Kana
get
flank
there.
is good, Poby's dead.
Gets into the backline though as Poby's down so low. Deft dies in amongst everyone.
Bible engage was
Dives
clean.
in
Oh,
amongst
Showmaker.
everyone,
Oh
and is
my
gonna be able
god.
to get these kills. Gumayusi now running for the hills, and it's not gonna
This
work
game's
out.
over.
D+ That's the sort of team fighting
This
that we
game's
were
over.
waiting for.
And this is just making me wonder why Showmaker doesn't pick Yone more often, Atlas, because man, that fight
He just won that
started
fight.
off with
Good
Showmaker
flank by
going
Kana
in.
though. He didn't even have to use
Kana,
flash.
and you get the free
I was
K
yesterday
assists here
hold
for
when I
Canyon.
learned I did not have
Managed to get 3
OCD,
assists in that
but
fight,
I have
maybe 4. There we go.
OBCD.
3001. A Canyon Odyssey.
Canyon, what a player. Gets it done. Not bloodthirsty.
No.
Bloodthirsty.
107.
What is
Yeah, he was
OBZD?
looking for
Again,
assists.
watch this. Also, like the
Oh, that
timing
ult
here
missed
with
Poby, nice
Kana
dash,
coming
but yeah,
in.
the stun from Kana was good.
Pops goes down, and T1 looks a little disjointed.
Good dive
We
by
have
Death to get the kill.
starting
Bible
to
goes
fight
in.
the top half of the
Showmaker
map.
ult was
And
clean.
if there is a highway to your backline, this comp will take it. And
Perfect.
they make it look easy.
Perfect, perfect,
And,
perfect.
You know, Canyon, cool that you get your 3,000 assists, but I think if you want
When they get Nashor's Tooth on Kaisa, that's a Baron rush. No sums on Guma, easy turn.
I
think that one should just force.
I think he's still doing all right.
Force him.
100%
Yeah, 100%.
Might still get it. I know.
Oh,
I know.
T1.
I just
Yeah.
and
And he's not
Oh,
2,000
T1.
gold ahead. So that's...
no, he's only 1k on Sejuani. It's a lead. How dare he? Also, Kana, you know,
Just
really?
casually doing really well, yeah.
Yeah, but well, this is something that I think he did in spring so much as well, where it's like they just started, even Renekton wasn't mad, I just started banning it because this always happened.
Yeah, here's the Nash
Yep.
force.
And
It's good to force Nash when AD no sums and you have a really good turn. Their turn is insane. Flash on Rel, flash on Sedge.
Hi, Poby
Yeah,
Monkle.
Zeus just got the call. The Forge got back up and available. Showmaker rebinds his soul once again. Kobe has the crown available, and here it is. The Ram's going to come
Well,
forward.
that
He does get the flash, but not a
Sejuani
whole lot
will
of
hit
value
me.
as Carrier trying to dive back out of there.
Oh,
The
Showmaker.
redive comes in, though, and Showmaker gets into the backline. They're
Oh,
all knocked on
Showmaker.
top of the Crocodile. It's a disaster. Double kill for Showmaker, and D+, they can move back to the Baron. Looks like T1 are running out of fight.
And game number 1. Oh,
Carrier?
Oh, wait. Wait. Oh,
Oh.
no, he finds the Void Seeker.
Oh, God.
There's the immediate double. And D+
Turn it
will
off,
take the
man.
fight we were talking about. How did he know? Oh, they
Owner had a really bad game. Poby's a spectator this game. And the side lanes of T1 just watch their game fall apart again. Same as game 1, they're like doing fine. If anything, they're doing good. And then the game's lost because they have no mid jungle.
Back and forth. Game number 2, not so much.
Not anymore. There was some times where we were a little bit like waiting for something to happen, but this...
Owner played well
wasn't quite
last
it.
game, but
Zeus
Poby lost the game alone. They should be 1-0 for T1 with that game state last game.
The access to the backline, even this
So I can't really blame Omer at all for last game. But this game, he got a bit gapped by Canyon. But then it's one of those things where if Owner plays bad, it's doomed. It's like the game is just over. He can't have a bad game and still win, or he can't make a mistake and win. If Owner makes a mistake and mid is already lost, like it is every game, then mid jungle is just gonna collapse.
And now we're approaching a 9,000 gold.
The second he makes one mistake, it's over.
You know, it's never over, but this is Sejuani as
It
opposed
is.
to an Italy, so I think
You think my hair would be safe this time?
Whereas when he was with Faker, Owner can make like one mistake, it's fine. Like mid is still stable.
Although T1 fans probably want me to. You should ask. Okay, Gumishi, it's a decent cleanse, but he's still dead. Can't cleanse that.
Yeah, Canyon, man.
Yeah, he just finds the angles.
Canyon.
And even if you do have the summoner spell to try and get you out, he didn't have, like, Featherstorm just came back off cooldown. The flash almost up again. Just doesn't have the defense. Crash down, going to get Bible out of there. And D+, it's a little bit like dotting I's and crossing T's at this point in time. But man, if you go back to game number 1, this could be D+ fighting for the series. Because it was so incredibly close. And now, it's looking like it's going to be a 2-0. And I feel like the narrative will be that of just, oh, they got crushed by D+. I don't think that is necessarily the whole truth of it.
Well, in this one, maybe.
I mean, this game, 100%,
As
yeah.
for the series, I 100% agree.
Canyon is canyoning in this particular game.
Canyon is canyoning.
He is
They got
canyoning,
fucking
really.
stomped in
It's
this
just
game.
this is
But last game was
when they look good,
should have been a
it's
win.
really satisfying to watch because they actually play like a team. Is Kana?
Kana is not part of the team
The
right now.
only
He's gonna
one
get
that
kicked
can
back.
save
Does go
T1
golden
now is not
right
Faker,
at the
but us.
very
This
end.
gang that
Almost
infiltrates
Okay.
gets
enemy
back, but
base
it's Guma that locks down the kill onto the
Okay,
Crocodile.
Guma.
And now D+ kind of falling
Okay, Guma.
apart. The Rel gonna be taken out. Canyon looking for a re-engage. There are some lower health bars, and Showmaker is lurking. He has the ultimate.
I think they can win that. Why don't they go in?
Basically immortal. He's by himself. There are 4 of you. T1.
I think that one could have won that.
What? Just wandering in front? I am confused. But he gets out. Okay.
Canyon was just standing there looking at them.
Like, stand still. No, you stand still. No, I stand still.
He was just staring at them.
My brain wasn't doing so well before this, and now it's really broken.
A lot of mind gaming in that one. I'm going to chalk it up to that. As this starts off, obviously, a while back with a really nice player from Canyon. Crucially, even though you cleanse, the plasma
clean.
Still there.
Yeah.
So easy cleanup for Deft. And then here, Zeus has been trying really hard.
Oh, he's been so good.
He's been really, really good this week.
Zeus had a really good week, yeah.
So much
the Rumble
specifically killing Kana,
against Nongshim this series. Zeus has been playing really good.
Even further on the offensive here, as and also they didn't actually kill Showmaker, who has that's the Motherlode, that's the bounty.
Are we watching LPL today? Who's playing in LPL today?
If you want to come back in this game.
Yeah. Canyon's got an elixir of iron.
Yeah.
He's looking to say goodnight to the game. On the next engagement, they do have the Ocean Soul, which
the Fraud is not playing today.
Having that is
the Shy is playing tomorrow.
As well.
Yes, GA as well now. So
extra ability to get
the matches today kind of suck.
Is something that a Renekton and a Sejuani
like
can utilize.
It's all non-playoffs teams, isn't it? I guess TTJDG is something, but meh. RA versus OMG. I mean, OMG will get exposed anyway, so that's good.
Not to be the case though.
Fucking
Sundisk
get stomped by noobs.
Just try and pretend that it's a turret. Not going to work quite as effectively as now. Canyon could be the one caught out, but no. Carrier finds a knock-up, but I don't think that there's going to be an engagement onto what feels like a battle tank. He traded in Bristle. Bristle is now just chilling, and we have just a tank. It is a tank. You can see made of metal.
We're going to have the Rel conversation.
I'm not playing the Stanley Parable again. Nope, that's not happening. Nope, my brain can't take the Stanley Parable. It's impossible.
As Canyon just walking around this game, trying to put this this Balmy Cinder to work.
The only one who could maybe kill him would be Poby, but Poby has gone.
Yeah, I was wrong. It is a playoff day.
Lil Bro would rather watch
DRX.
Dom was right. Fake LPF fan.
Shut up.
I was really hoping we would go full AP, but
I think Ginsu's is still really strong, and then you can just go.
I know.
Like, I mean, I guess you just go full AP afterwards anyway, but Def likes auto-attacking, as you know.
Right, and he's pretty good at it, so, you know, we'll forgive him, obviously.
-1.
But, yeah, Poby has gone for Crown.
The recall of shame there.
Nashers, and is now going for Morelos, which is not going to help you kill Canyon. And he has a lot of armor, so Guma will, with enough time, probably get close once he has his Lord Doms, which I assume based on the zooming and back time we will have now. And that
okay, 3 items Zaya. Good luck, have fun.
You know,
he sold Doran's Blade for it.
And it's still
he's waiting for it, waiting. And we're ticking.
10 more.
10 more.
Just a little bit more. So close, just gonna wait. There it is.
It might lose Baron, it's okay. There we go.
Nailed it.
Okay, go fight Drake, lose. Go fight Nash, lose the game.
Absolutely fantastic. Speaking of which, Carry gonna try and get out of there. We'll be able to do so.
All or nothing.
No Killer Instinct gonna be used, and like you say, all or nothing, because Baron up and available. 3 minutes until the Elder is gonna be spawning. DK, a possibility for Exodia to be constructed. And T1 really on their last legs here. If they do win a team fight, could be massive, but it is so difficult to get through. As
oh, he tried to predict.
It was a bit of fun, as Poby is just going to get dove on by Deft regardless.
Crown
Prison actually landing. Now it's Showmaker's turn to dive forward. Poby
no, they can't win this.
Some trouble as Zeus getting cut down. Cannon dives into the backline, but
they can't win this fight.
The Crocodile still.
Oh, Showmaker griefed it though.
Showmaker trying to get out. Ona doesn't quite find it.
Doesn't matter.
And the wallets, I think, ladies and gentlemen, are quite heavy, but the Blake, massive, still doesn't really get them there. I almost lost my mind.
Guma, you should just one-shot 2 people, didn't he? What the fuck?
And they should be able to finish it off, although there's not a lot of damage left.
Some flashbacks, both for D+ and for Atlas, as that Feather recall comes in.
Yeah. I mean, I saw the perfect cone.
I don't know if they can end, you know? That's why Owner's laughing.
Looks close there.
They can't end, I think.
Second, and man, Guma, I don't know how much weight that guy's carrying, but he's really giving it his all, trying his best. But this one, unfortunately, with the game state the way it is,
Azir is up,
not looking too hot. It does take them a large amount of time.
Yeah, I mean, the bash throws don't necessarily, like, it's blunt force, you know, that you have to utilize here.
Yeah.
Although, I guess
Borg,
kind of
let's
weapon
go,
looks
man.
a bit sharp, but maybe not quite sharp enough.
Well,
Maybe it is actually
doesn't matter
just a
though.
watermelon after all.
Blunt is better if you're trying to take down a structure. You want like a hammer or
That's
something.
true, I guess.
I feel like a flail would be good.
Maybe it's a little bit too
So,
sharp.
Poby gets tagged, actually stays alive for a decent amount here.
Poby can't really play.
And then everyone on D+ kind of
Flashed
follows
out.
into this, and you're like, oh. But look at Guma, how little he can actually do while the CCs come down. And that's due to Zeus and Carry going really deep. Guma isn't really able to follow.
Kick flash was on Showmaker.
And then here, the stopwatches are enough. Like, for
Honestly, I don't think
second,
Faker's
when
coming
that
back. Yeah, of
knockup
course
comes
he
in,
is. He's
you're
coming
like,
back next week.
and then
Not confirmed, but I think he's coming back next week.
Carrier almost won the team fight almost by themselves.
Oh.
yeah.
Huh?
안 끝나나 이거?
But I think you can
Yeah.
see as well.
You can see that, like, man, if we had been in a better game state, the game would be over.
The comp works, Atlas.
Oh yeah,
Just not in this game.
yeah. It works
I need to
a
get
little
some
bit
pace in
better
my brain
if you're
chat.
Not down 10,000 gold.
Yeah.
I slept,
that's
like,
my feedback.
not much.
Showmaker dives in, and then
I will
just
get
lets
a-
out. As he's want to do.
I will get a
wave clear available, and you can see Kamushi with some
matcha
touch of the
latte.
wave will be able to get rid
Matcha
of it.
latte.
But as you pan down towards the rest of the base, there is
Two in
not
here.
as much left remaining,
Yeah.
which makes things a little bit more difficult. These super minions plowing forward.
Why do you say
all
snail
blocked up by
pace?
the Baron as
I'm
well
right here, you fuck.
to get through. So feeling a little bit like it's inevitable, but
Drink Red Bull? I don't like drinking anything other than water and coffee. Whoa, he tried to do the drift there.
And Showmaker can get pushed away from Poby, but Canna,
I don't like
he's
soda.
still in there, just running amok in the back line, slicing and dicing around. Zeus will get stunned up for a moment, and D+ just pushing them away. It's a big cue.
Showmaker might die.
Showmaker getting taken down extraordinarily low. The knockup doesn't land, but
Wait, hold up.
he's still going to be taken.
Wait, hold up.
Rival gets into the
Kuma,
back
can he
line,
live here?
but now it's
Wait, hold up.
It's getting the work done. The
Elder's up.
taken out in depth.
Yo, 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 yo,
He
yo.
cannot get back into the fight, and I think T1 may have held on.
Atlas. There's an Elder.
The
Elder on the
Elder is
map.
alive.
I don't think they can get to Elder though. They have to get the Elder, but I don't know if they can get the Elder.
They wouldn't
Poby
be
has
able to,
TP.
right?
Kuma's gonna get BT in base. Oh, carry on owner, please, mama. Mama! Mama! He was getting BT in base.
So dark.
Owner, not your turn now, please. Owner, please.
Yeah, he's gonna find a Q, but being hunted down by a Sejuani has kind of been what's happened this game. They're gonna flash for it. It's a great kickback actually to deny depth, but it's still not gonna quite be enough.
Well,
As
they
they're
fucked it.
picking off the stragglers one by
Man, Gumayushi
one.
POV.
He's Zaya.
Gumayushi POV aware. Please, guys.
He wishes he had Ghost. Actually, no, he doesn't, because the cleanse has been pretty useful. No, he wishes
Well,
he
then we'll
had
get Elder.
Resummon.
If,
There we
now
go.
this might sound like a really dumb take, but if they can't end on this Elder, I think T1 has a chance to win.
Everything is okay. And really the key thing here is it looks a little disjointed. They feel like they've already
It's true
won the
though.
fight. As mentioned,
It's
you
true
see
though.
Get Elder in the picture-in-picture. And the one
Stop
thing
saying
that
stay
T1
mad,
comp
cope.
does well
It's
is
true.
if they have enough time. Because like both Poby and Guma have so much consistent DPS output. And as we can see here, it's more than enough. Again, the amount of damage that Zeus is tanking is
Wait, I'm confused. Why did Faker change his name?
really pivotal in,
TBH, I think
allowing
he's
them to, like,
playing
kinda
bad
win
under
this,
the
but as you
name as
point out,
Poby. It's a
they
bit
have zero
silly.
ammo. And they need to go in.
Shut the
because
fuck
if
up.
they don't go in and they lose the Elder, then they also lose, right? So you kind of are forced to try and...
Deft was relatively low, by the way, Ocean Soul.
You're right. Yeah. And I mean,
Ocean value.
Kenyon and Kana also using it pretty well.
I do want to say this 6-2 and 11 Crocodile has been absolutely terrible.
Yeah, good Renekton pick. Okay, triple inhib, 1 minute 40 Elder, game's over, GG.
I think in the
Don't
previous
end,
series
open.
was actually kind of alright too on the Crocodile, despite that one being much closer and Zeus
Welcome to
being
the game.
very, very strong on
You wanna
the
play
run.
Welcome to the Game today?
But I just want to say, you know, sometimes Hannah doesn't get quite as
Welcome
enough
to the
recognition for his
game.
good stuff.
I'm actually sick at that
I
game.
want to give it to him. As he's now here towards the bottom
I'm crazy
side.
good.
Elixir in hand, he's got his Phage as well, as Showmaker looking to get rid of this last remaining inhibitor. Canyon, kind of by himself. He'll go back and Ocean Soul himself back up to full health as we have a minute left on this Elder Drake. And D+ just trying to get all of
Pedro
these super
Poby
minions
Ortega
to
is a
crash
Mexican mid laner for Taco
in.
1.
Top lane inhibitor gonna be taken down.
Shut,
So
dude,
it's
this
gonna take a
chat
little
is
while
so...
for those supers to
Like,
get
what is
there.
wrong with you today? Like, today is
T1
definitely like...
it's gonna have
Today
to be
is like
one heck
full
of a
degenerate day.
defense if they want to keep this one working. Inhibs coming back up, immediately going back down.
Triple
There
inhib.
it is. Bot lane gonna go through as okay. We've got ultis flying around.
Oh, nicely done by D+. That's already
Yeah.
Uma's
Yeah, it's
biggest
over now.
defensive cooldown gone. Does still have
It's over now.
flash and cleanse available.
The cleanse is useless now.
There's also a bit there's a flash in from Kana Carrier. He goes golden. Emperor's Divide comes through, but it's not gonna get rid of the Yone.
Deft grief, deft grief, deft grief!
The snapback comes in a little bit early. They do manage to take the Rakan, but he's already got a decent amount of his work done. Owner's
Deft
coming
grief,
over.
and the owner killed Showmaker. Mama. Alright, what about the L take now, you fucking dumb
That
fucks?
was against Elder.
There's
Where's the L take now?
Tell me there's no way.
Idiot.
There is no way.
Shut
I
up.
don't know whether I believe that though.
Atlas.
Yes. Chronicler. They did very recently destroy those inhibs. So
Yeah, but
T1
this-
with
T1
not a
still
lot
can
left
block.
on the map.
No, I know that.
Yeah.
And I also know that D+ should still win this, but
I mean, that was a pretty good fight. And now they're going to be able to take 2 bounty turrets as
It's
well.
Game of Throws.
Before they have to go home and deal with the amount of angry minions.
It's Game of
that are gonna
Throws.
be coming
Bro, you know how
through.
much experience this fucking T1 is getting from these waves? Level 18 is here, level 18 Zaya.
The minions will win this.
Yes.
They caught up.
Trying to try and dive.
They're gonna
onto
lose
Uma
Baron
because
still,
his
T1. They're still gonna lose
positioning
Nash.
has been great, and as we take a look here,
And they're still
it
down
feels
3
like the
nips,
game
so...
I
is
just
right.
walked
Give
into
a 10K
Faker buying
gold lead.
groceries.
And then here,
He's just
crucially, Kobe
stocking up
actually
on
buys a lot
Mountain
of
Dew
time,
and
which
we'll
means that when
find for
Showmaker
next
goes
week.
in, there is a
This
Nash
Shut the fuck up.
100% and
Shut up.
he told me.
Shut the fuck up.
No, you shut up.
And
Okay.
immediately
You know
gets
you shut up, you
executed
fucking idiot.
very nicely
Shut up.
carried. And
Owner also just like randomly off screen killed Showmaker?
yeah, Showmaker already got.
Can they get Nash? They have triple inhib. This is the dangerous part, but they're gonna get 6 items. Yeah, 6 items Zaya.
With Baron
Oh, and Rabadon's is here. Ooh, is it over? It might be over actually, but I don't know if it's over.
It's almost
Does T1 just win?
Yes. 2 minutes on the Elder, guys. The Baron should be able to get DK that one as well if they're not able to actually win the game. We have spoken a lot about T1's composition and the amount of late game ability that they have.
Yeah, just.
They have sums on Zaya still.
Just because, but we're
And no
slowly
flag. He bought Hullbreaker, Kana. What the hell?
Oh, they spot.
Hullbreaker? Little bro, they ain't got no towers left. Ah, it's because he knew he would get caught. And he could live through it because of the Hullbreaker, right? Wrong. He fucking died. Spoiler.
Now D+ wanted to get some free time with these turrets, but T1 now have a man advantage.
Oh, Showmaker.
Forgot to give you my prime sub for like 2 months
The ulti's still
XDD.
being held on to. And yeah, the minions are the biggest problem.
That's
Nexus turret number 1, it's going to go down. Okay, Canyon finds an ulti.
Oh my god,
this
triple inhib
time.
Nash is so hard to
T1
defend
can
against.
keep everyone alive. They have a fountain
It's
there
so
as well.
hard to defend against this shit.
So if T1 can actually engage, they have the Zeus ultimate at the ready.
They do. Featherstorm's back up as well, and the Dragon Rage going to be there very, very soon.
Death Poke should be coming up huge here.
Nah, I think it's lost, you know. Is it lost?
More minion waves need
Ay,
to be
mama.
sorted out.
Is coming in.
That's a fucking flank.
Can you find it? There's the Ornhorn. The ulti comes
Oh,
out.
Zeus.
Onto Showmaker, he dives away.
I think he played it about as good as he can.
This game is
Waves, 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 waves.
Remember, yeah, T1 just have to go
Way
back
up,
and
I
stop these
feel
minions
blessed. Come on,
from
waves.
taking the game. Oh, this is such a dicey scenario, but T1 is saying
Elders
no
in 30.
to
Need to push
losing
everything
today.
now. Push it all. Push it all.
We've had multiple Barons. We've had first Elder.
Probably push next top wave. Run top.
Second Elder.
Second Elder.
Push something.
Oh,
Oh my god, Elders in 20.
So the Inhibs are
Mama.
going to start coming back up soon as well.
Inhibs are back in about a minute.
For specifically the
1 minute on it. 1 minute on Inhibs.
yeah. This is it's feeling like it's difficult for DK to close this one
actually
out.
close. So here they're trying to basically leverage.
1 minute, 1 minute.
Has a Baron buff on the bot
I think
side.
they get. I think Elder's gone actually. It's gonna come out of the replay and Elder's gone. Yeah.
And T1 actually have vision
Ay, scheisse, man.
around the area.
Yeah, I think
T1
it's
do
now.
know
Now I
that
think
there
it's
is
lost
not any
for
way
T1.
for them to
Now it's
get-
now
Okay,
it's
Elder,
now it's over.
25 seconds of both.
and D+ have had all these inhibs down. They've
That's not
managed
even
to get pushed
clueless.
into
There's
base.
one
The
tower
Baron
left.
Power play, like the gold hasn't changed or
One
anything
turret.
like that, but the Elder should be enough, right?
One turret.
Yeah.
Standing between T1 and Inevitable doing D+. They are 99% of the way there.
Yep. And these inhibs
Oh,
starting to respawn as well.
Look
Azir
at that.
Tower helps.
Oh,
man.
these W's, especially with Elder.
Yeah, Poby
The
has to go
burn.
back. The burn
Nah,
is
it's
getting
over, it's over,
ridiculous.
it's over, it's over, it's
Showmaker
over.
dealing with
It's
a zombie
Jover.
inhib.
It's Jover.
Just don't go in. Never go
Sad
in,
but
Dad.
true.
Nope.
Don't take that
The
kill
R button
instinct.
is a bait. Wait until 3 of them are dead.
It's a
before you
mistake.
press it.
And now we go again. 10 seconds in the bot lane inhib. Top one's already down.
Yeah.
Gonna go back to double supers very quickly, it looks like.
Okay, Dev's gonna dive in. I don't know about that.
Poby
I'm
lived.
getting a bit nervous.
That's huge.
As T1, okay. Do you have the coordination to make this?
Oh, they
work
got
for the
Xyled,
Storm?
and without
Going
using
to
Yone
put on
ult.
cooldown yet again.
The 20 still on Elder.
Oh, someone hold me.
Them down.
So difficult to deal with. Level 16 for a Rel. What the heck?
Yo,
And now-
Poby and Guma after this game, it's time to queue up some
Getting
balloons.
down so low, that burn starting to kick in one more time.
Whoa!
Does have a TA. So he's not dead just yet, and Zaya's going to be able to block the rest of these. With GA now on cooldown, it is a little bit more difficult. Oh yeah, I'd get out of the way of that as well if I was Yona. Does get that health bar back.
Oh, double supers. They're on their way. They're starting to come
Defting,
over.
defting, defting. Time to W again. He missed, he missed.
Tower defense is
He
absurd,
missed.
though, from T1.
Oh, they're holding, but Canyon has to go soon.
No, this is nuts. Okay, Canyon looking for an ulti. Nexus knows
Oh,
the
where's
target
he
that he's
going?
supposed to be going for. I like that. It's not going to win them the game just yet. Void Seekers seem
30
to be
seconds,
game
30
plan.
seconds, 30 seconds.
Fine.
And there's Ocean Soul as well, so it's like infinite Void Seekers. Look at this.
Like, Damon, just go. It's over. God, Damon, go in, hit the tower. Oh, Purple!
Gets into the backline with the
Yeah, it's over.
Storm Emperor's Divide to get rid of them. The Ornorn's decent. Canyon
God, that was the
just wants
worst,
them more
longest,
when they
most
take down the
fucked up
Zaya.
siege I've
I
ever
think
seen in my
that
life.
This is it. D+, man, they had to work for it at the end there, but in the end it is going to be a 2-0 at 41 minutes.
That was the most
in
degenerate
this
ending ever.
series. They will be able to take it down. Man,
They did it.
A whole bunch of fighting them today.
What a game.
Canyon Showmaker smiling and high-fiving.
Number 2 here.
Give me more of that.
Absolutely amazing.
I like it when Damon's
was
happy.
looking like a shellacking until
I don't like
T1
seeing
were
Damon
like,
lose.
No.
Surely we can just win, right?
We're not going
Feels
to
strong,
lose.
man.
We refuse, and then in the end, because they had lost for so much. from the
Feels
beginning,
strong, man.
Never had any map control. Oh, you see as well, D+, it took them until the third try to be like, okay, Def just don't go in.
Yeah.
Just press
Man,
W.
Damon
Just
are a
press
mess.
W. Just press
But
W.
T1's
We
just a
have-
fucking
we
hot
have
mess,
zero
so
range, where a hard
mess versus
engage
hot mess.
comes into a front to back
Hashtag
Azir
bring back
and
Faker.
Ornn and Zaya just press W. And then he did, and then they won.
Yeah, and then when he altered towards
Bring
the bottom
back
side to try
Faker.
and kill Poby, I was so
Yeah.
frightened. I was
I thought
definitely
that was
very
it.
frightened. I thought that was going to be the silly boy moment, but it wasn't the silly boy moment, and they were able to just get out of there. He put it on cooldown so that he couldn't press it if there was another potential engage.
Smart.
Absolutely. Who was the POG vote for that one? Was it our
I
boy?
did,
Was
yeah,
it the Canyon?
I did end up going for Canyon. Because I think that... as
Welcome
we
to the
got-
game.
obviously with Yone, I
People are
think
saying that
into the enemy
WE is
comp, you're
beating
gonna struggle a little
BLG.
bit.
Are they really beating those frauds? It's in a... No, BLG's 1-0 up. You're just a fucking dumb fuck.
Perfect game.
Yeah.
And like he, monster stomped the early games.
This chat. I can't with this chat. I can't with this chat.
Bible!
Bible!
What did Bible do? What did he do?
Names here on the low
Did he do
bar
this?
stage.
Bravado!
Okay.
He dropped the 2-0 sign?
Well,
2-0 hand sign?
he's gonna pick up
XDD.
POG for this
Hell
one.
yeah, Bible. Hell yeah.
But definitely was able to find that last
Hell yeah, Bible.